Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the talk show, what I like to call the Drunk Wizard Talk Show. And tonight we're doing the spooky show, paranormal activity, man. Talking about ghosts, spooky things, hauntings, secrets of the universe, magic, and other paranormal things. But we're probably gonna focus more on ghosts tonight, which should be pretty cool. So yeah, we'll share some stories. We'll definitely get crazy. If you guys have any stories to share in the chat, let me know as well. And yeah, we should be getting a couple guests on here very soon. So I will. Who's drunk tonight? I don't know. Yeah, we're doing the stream. Yes, we are. Yes. Oh yeah, yeah. That's what he called it, the occult stream. Is that Gandalf? Frodo lost magic. He lost the magic against the trolls. Yeah, you need like the special sigil. You need the special sigil for that. Otherwise the trolls will still get you if you don't have the right sigils and the right. Uh, I guess the right spells out of the spell book. Okay, so just let me send them the link. So yeah, how's everyone doing tonight? Mr. McMuffin is here. This is pretty cool. Maybe I started the link too late for them. I'm not sure. We'll try. We're trying to get Fafford and CP on, but maybe I started too late. I'm not sure. Anyways, they'll eventually get on here, I think. Um, but yeah, it should be a good one. And we were talking about spooky stuff and weird magical creatures the other night, so we were like, yeah, why not just do a whole stream about it? We were like, yeah, let's just do a whole stream about spooky stuff. That's pretty good, right? Okay, I need another magic potion. You're feeling mesh-tastic. That sounds good, man. But when I think of mesh, I think more of like meshing things together. Like they had the mesh in the Photoshop when I took graphics, and it was like meshing the colors together and blending the graphics together. So kind of like whenever I hear mesh, I think of that first instead of anything else. But yeah, that's the crazy part about it, man. So yeah, I don't know who's drunk at the time, but let me know who's drunk tonight. I kind of. Oh, I think Fafford's streaming right now. Is he? Oh well, maybe I should do this one another day if he's streaming. I didn't know he was streaming right at the moment. Oh no, he's watching a movie. Faf, why are you watching a movie? You should be over here at the show. Anyways, I think he's doing a movie thing right now, so that's cool. But hopefully we can get him on here in a bit. I want to hear his stories. 2 beers in, that's what I like to hear. Hell yeah! Cheers. What kind of beer are you drinking? Uh, Cole Zepp. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing your name right, but that's a cool name. Yeah, let me know what kind of beer you're drinking. I am gonna bring back the show where you guys can like call in and stuff called Drinking with the Wizard. We're eventually bringing that one back. Today we were gonna do a spooky stream, but I think maybe I went live too late or too early. I don't know. If not, we can reschedule, but hopefully we can get him on here in a bit. If not, then I guess you just get me tonight. Ooh, Angry Orchard? Hell yeah, dude. Angry Orchard's great. Especially like on a hot summer day. Angry Orchard like hits the spot. It really does. Yeah, that's making me thirsty now. Hell, I might have to go get some Angry Orchard this week. That's actually a great idea. I haven't had Angry Orchard for a while, man. What I've been liking lately are those Guinness Stout, the ones that taste like coffee. I'm allergic to beer, but I can have hard cider. Really? That's cool though. That at least you can have the hard cider, like Angry Orchard and stuff. Um, I drink a little bit of everything. I have beer, wine, whiskey, absinthe, rum. Well, let's just say all the hard liquor, beer, wine. Yeah, just all. I'll drink anything as long as it's good. I haven't had an Angry Orchard beer for like a while, man. I'd like to drink one again. That actually sounds pretty good. Well, if we don't do the spooky stream tonight, I hope we can still do it. I don't know. They told me to tonight, but maybe I started too late or too early. I'm not sure. Sometimes I don't know where my head's at if I'm too late or too early. We just try to hop on a stream when we can. I was planning on doing a stream anyway, so I was like, well, let's just do a stream. Oh, by the way, video game streams return very soon. I just have to get a new mic, and then we'll do that. Plus, I'm getting the new game PC, video game PC, the gaming PC. So once I get that, we're gonna get rolling with a lot of stuff. It's just gonna get crazy. So yeah, the gaming streams return next week, no later than next week, probably by this weekend if my mic gets here in time. Rum or vodka are my go-tos. Oh hell yeah, dude, I love rum. Vodka, I have some vodka here. You know what? I should just pour some vodka tonight. Might as well. We'll just make this a drinking with the wizard episode. I thought it was going to be the paranormal one, but I did. Well, I sent them the link. I don't know where they're at, but yeah, so but we are going to do some more drinking with the wizard episodes, and then people can call in and we could get drunk together and stuff like that and talk about video games and talk about different stuff. Just like we're talking about now, right? Rum and vodka is excellent. Rum and Coke. What do you think about rum and Coke? Or what's your favorite like rum drink? A lot of people tell me they like Malibu rum. I like Jamaican rum the best, but then I'll drink the Malibu rum too. And then there's like the Captain Morgan spice rum. That's like the Jack Sparrow type of rum. Hey, rum sounds pretty good right about now. I mean, you really can't go wrong with rum, baby. Like rum is good. Yeah, rum and Coke with some ice. Like the way they make it at the bars or the sports bars, they give you like a nice little cup and then have some ice in there with rum and Coke and a little tiny straw. Yeah, it hits the spot. There's just something about getting it out there, the way they prepare it, especially when the bartender gives you like an extra shot in there. Then you know you're in for a good night. And then they just keep bringing those out. Yeah, keep bringing me these with triple shots instead of double shots. Yeah. All casinos in Vegas have Pepsi, so when I'm there, it's rum and Pepsi. Yeah, isn't that crazy? Oh, Vegas is fun. The Vegas Strip. Oh, I haven't been there in years. I'm thinking of going back. I heard it's very expensive though, so I don't know if the Wizard can go over there anymore, but I'll try. Yeah, isn't that the same thing that happened with Costco? Remember, Costco was all Pepsi, and then all of a sudden it's all Coke. It's because they have these deals, right, with the companies. And I guess once the contract expires, it's like, oh, it's not just Pepsi now. Now all you get is Coke and like some stuff on the side. But if Costco was smart, they would just give you some rum with the Coke. Think of how much they would sell drinks then. I'd get rum and Coke there every day, man, if they had that. That I mean, like, think about it. I'd be getting the hot dog all the time over there. I missed the Polish. The Polish was the best. But if you get a Polish and then you could get if you could get a Polish and then get the rum and Coke with it, or rum, yeah, I mean, think about rum and Coke with a Polish. Costco needs to consider putting that on the menu. I just think that why not? As long as you're not driving, nothing wrong with having a rum and Coke with your food there. but I'd probably go back for another rum and coke. Just popped my third Angry Orchard. Oh hell yeah! Cheers. Yeah, Angry Orchard is good, man. Well, this was supposed to be the spooky stream, but until they get here, it's going to be the drinking with the wizard stream. I guess we'll call it the vodka stream. I should have poured like a ton of vodka then if I knew this was just going to be the drinking stream, but it's cool. It's cool. We just got to get drunk all the time. I love getting drunk. I mean, that's one of my favorite things. Um, yeah, so, I mean, well, obviously, I'm drunk wizard, right? Yeah, step up your game, Costco. That's what I'm trying to say. They need to step up their game, man, because they're missing out. And then they have that iced coffee, you know? Imagine if they had warm coffee. Like, what a thought, right? During the winter, who the hell wants an iced coffee when it's freezing cold? Now, even with the iced coffee or the regular coffee, spike that with a little Kahlua, a little bit of Bailey's in there. I mean, I just think that these companies need to start out. Starbucks should be offering coffee with alcohol in it. I don't know what all these companies are like doing. They're like kind of missing out on a lot of clients because I'd actually go to Starbucks and get more drinks from Costco if they would spike it. Just saying. You know, it would just be. I mean, Vegas, everything is like alcoholic in Vegas. You go to a restaurant, they'll give you like a giant margarita, this huge margarita. I can't find the one I have here. I'll take a picture and post it though. It's just the cup, but it's like these gigantic margarita things. They're made of plastic, but they're like huge and they're just full of liquor. I got really drunk off that. That was fun. But yeah, Costco should step up their game. I don't know what the hell is wrong with them, man. We need to yeah, we need to get them to bring back. On top of that, they don't have alcohol. They should bring back the Polish, bring back the combination pizza. They need to bring back the what's the other thing they should bring back? The giant pretzels. What the hell is wrong with Costco, man? They're not bringing back all the good stuff. Ever had the Deep Eddie's vodka? Never had that one, man. I wish. I mean, I love vodka though. The vodka that I have here at the house right now, I still haven't finished this bottle. It's amazing I've had it for this many months. Because I usually just have a little bit and then switch to beer. You know, back in the old days, I would have just drank the whole bottle in one night and woke up with the worst hangover of my life. I just don't like waking up with those hangovers where you don't know if you're going to die or not. I'm kind of at the age where I can't take that kind of risk anymore. When you're 20, yeah, you just get up, throw up, you walk it off, you know, have a little water, you're good. But then, like now, it's like, oh man, you're just suffering for like a whole day, just wondering what the hell you did to yourself last night by drinking the whole bottle. So, what are your thoughts about? I've never tried it, Mr. McMuffin. I don't. I mean, I don't think that. Hey, we were just talking about how I can't even drink that much liquor anymore. I don't think I could drink that. I mean, I don't think I could take that. Do you drink? How do you consume that, Mister McMuffin? I don't even know how people ingest it. Do they drink it or do they smoke it? I've never, I've never been to that place. Dude, I had the Deep Eddy sweet tea vodka and it messed me up. Oh, that actually sounds good if it has like. Speaking of that, I'm gonna get a drink. Oh, I got cranberry juice right here. I should just spike it with some absolute vodka. That's what we're doing. Mm. Oh yeah. So the sweet tea vodka, Deep Eddy sweet tea vodka. That sounds really good. You know, I think I should get that. I think I should get it. Not sure when I'll get that, but you know what? I'm gonna next time I go to the store, I think I'll pick that up. I don't drink a lot anymore. I mean, not a lot of hard liquor at one time. I'll have a few shots and then have some beer. That's how I do it now. Because if I just do nothing but hard liquor, I want to keep drinking it. Once you feel really good off hard liquor, you're like, oh God, this feels great. You just want to keep that feeling going. Or you want to increase it. So you're like, oh, just do another triple shot. Let's do another triple shot. Oh, it's only 3 in the morning. I'm still standing. Next thing you know, you don't know how you got to bed, and then next day you feel hella sick. I hate that feeling. No, like hard liquor, I don't trust myself around it. I mean, I control myself better now, but I'd rather just have a little bit. But I'll try the Eddie's sweet tea vodka. I like stuff with a little flavor to it. Yeah. Oh, that's what it is, Mister McMuffin. Yeah, I had no idea. I've never tried it, so I heard it's not really a good thing to do. That it could like, yeah, it's like bad for your health, like really bad, worse than alcohol and cigarettes. So it's like, yeah, I don't know if that's the wisest choice. But I know you're just trolling. But oh man, that's crazy. That is insane. Where am I right now? Like I'm looking at social media. I'm like, where am I on the comments? I know where I am right now. I'm on the stream right now, getting drunk with you guys. But so I guess this turned into an impromptu drinking with the wizard, with just me. I was planning to get CP and Fafford, but I guess something came up. It's cool. We will plan the next one better. It will happen sometime this week. I probably just went live too late, and then now it's like other stuff is going on. Oh no, they're coming. They're on their way. I just got the message. They're coming around in like 2 minutes. Retro Gummy Bear, how are you? Showtime. That's right. It is showtime. Have you ever got really drunk? I ever got really drunk and woke up to a stranger who was over 600 pounds. See that's crazy because I don't even know anyone that's 600 pounds. You want to talk about 600 pounds? You're talking about Yokozuna from oh, it's shot time, not show time. Oh, I got it. Shot time. Liquor shots. Oh, hell yeah. Um, so Mr. McMuffin, if you're talking about 600 pounds, you're talking about Yokozuna from WWE or WWF at the time. You're talking about the Earthquake. You're talking about Bam Bam Bigelow. Those guys were like 600 pounds. 200 pounds? Oh, okay, that's more realistic. Like 600 pounds, bro. You're talking about Yokozuna from wrestling. You're talking 600 pounds, bro. I was just like, that's a little. I don't even think Yokozuna is on TV anymore. Maybe Rikishi was close to 600. I think even Rikishi was on like 300 pounds. I don't know. I think he was three something. Yeah, you should have been more specific, right, Mr. McMuffin? Yeah, 280 pounds. No, I never woke up next to anyone. I always woke up by myself the times that I didn't remember. Thankfully, I never woke up somewhere where I didn't know where I was at. Now, I've had friends that woke up on the streets. They woke up like just 600 is absolute unit. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Dr. Green Thumb? How are you? I should invite some people, huh? Should I invite like Kenny and invite them too at the same time? Should I just get a bunch of people on and see what happens? Just do a little experiment. But we kind of have a topic tonight. We're supposed to do spooky stories. So yeah, that's the thing about that. Otherwise, I would invite people. Oh Lord, he's coming. Who's coming now? I don't know. Like we do have some guests coming on in a bit. We do. If you had the chance to lay, you know what, Mr. McMuffin? I think you should start your own little show. That would be. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Wow, you have a crazy. That is a wild imagination right there. Something about that is crazy. Oh, and now CP is here. I think we are getting Fafford on in a little bit, or I think he's watching a movie or something. But
Hello.
hey, CP, welcome to the show. I was just here trying to entertain the crowd by myself. We're talking about alcohol, and Charlie McMuffin is asking me if I take drugs.
Oh yes, should us take drugs? I wonder.
I don't know. He seems to know a lot about it, and I was like, no, not that
Hmm.
stuff. Yeah, only
Chudders is
the
an
natural
ether
stuff
man.
for me.
I reckon Chudders is an ether man, if he was anything, because of his darkness of his art and how he goes off. almost furious, with his. Definitely say it would be a solvent based.
Yeah.
So,
No, I think so too. Yeah, but he
or
likes
like
to
the
say funny stuff.
blue meanie
He
mushrooms.
he
Yeah.
just wants me to read the craziness that he puts in the chat. That's what he's trying to do. He's just so like, but I'm careful. I read it first. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I could say that live. That's a little too
But
crazy.
if I was to make
I've
myself
got
a
to
drug,
pee. I
if
will
I had
be
to,
right back.
All right, welcome, Jeffrey. What a great entrance. That is the best entrance of all time. Wow, that's the way we do it here. This is great.
but if you had to choose, if you had to pick a drug to personify you as your spirit animal, not that you took it a lot, but one that personifies what you'd hope you were in your energy, what would you say it was?
I've never tried any of this, but I heard that they're like kind of spiritual. So I'd say maybe shrooms or DMT.
Mm-mm-mm.
Never tried them, but I've heard they take you to like another
You've
dimension.
never
So
tried them? Oh, mate, you're
no,
gonna
no,
love
never
the
tried.
mushrooms. Oh man, you should, you should.
Yeah, because
I'm not like pushing it, but the thing with mushrooms is that you can have like a really small amount of them. You
yeah,
don't get to go crazy with it.
yeah, because it's natural, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
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 natural. It comes and goes. Well, DMT is natural. Even the chemical stuff, it's natural. It's this. Well, it's not. It's made unnaturally, but the thing it's making is a natural thing in your body. But yeah, it's that's the stuff what dreams are made of, isn't it? So it's natural. But
it's kind of like
I would
it's
like to think I would be Salvia divinorum, but I probably wouldn't be. And that's like a sage, a type of sage that you smoke. Well, I've smoked it. I don't know if there's other ways you can take it.
ooh, that sounds interesting.
And if you were going to say like brutalized honesty in a drug, that's what Salvia divinorum is. It's brutalized. It'll teach you a few fucking lessons. I'll tell you that.
Oh, I bet. Yeah, it's
So
like the
I hope I am. My ambition is to be Salvia divinorum, but I'm more like probably a cheap can of beer or something.
well, that's what I think. I'm just a beer, but I want to be DMT or shrooms. That's
Yeah,
like
that's it. That's it. I'm just a little stubby beer in the cheap shop, but I want to be Salvia divinorum.
Mr. McMuffin says he's just having a little cannabis for now, and that he actually doesn't even drink at all. Oh, very interesting.
Yeah, I'm not on the drink at the moment, really. My timings. I think it's. I don't know. I don't know. I think when I was even after my mum and everything, the neighbour brought round 2 bottles of wine, and I was ready to drink them, but I don't think my family were. Like my sister wasn't drinking or something, so I just didn't. And then after that, I just haven't really bothered.
I think Fafford somehow lost connection.
I'll be
Come
able
back,
to.
Fafford. Just we have someone new. I don't know if this is one of your guys' friend, Retro Gummy Bear. They say it's lit. It's
Oh
lit.
no, I
Yeah, it
don't know
is.
this person.
Not sure. Maybe Fafford does. I don't know. They must have come from
I'm
somewhere.
always wary of a new person coming in that it
I
would
fell out
be
the window.
bloody GMC. What's the chat look like? Is
We
it
got
Tim?
we got a few people in here. We got Kozap, Mr. McMuffin, and Retro Gummy Bear.
Chudley.
Oh. Hello,
Chudley's
hello,
there. Yeah.
hello.
Yeah, so like, but guys, welcome. Now we got everyone here. This is the spooky show. I just did like the little preview, talk to the people about alcohol and drugs. What a way to start it. We should have had the song by Fafford, Crack and Cocaine. That would have been perfect. But,
I can put it up there now. I can put it up there now.
yeah, do you guys want the song? It's a great song. Since we already were on
that
that.
fucking song, dude. That's
So who's going to
hilarious.
start off with the first story? Drunk Wizard already shared one of his, so I think Pafford should share.
Yeah, we could do stories.
The only really story I got is about the Soul Stealer.
Oh god,
Ooh.
yeah. Oh god.
They dumbasses call it sleep apnea or sleep paralysis. Fucking bullshit. Sleep paralysis, my ass. If you've ever felt it, you know that ain't sleep paralysis.
Yeah.
So all of my life, most of my life, after I started getting into the occult and stuff like that. I would go to sleep, and before I go to sleep, right, and like they're trying to say it's sleep paralysis and shit, and there's no. I go to sleep. Well, I'm not sleeping yet. I'm almost asleep, and it's like you can feel a presence in the room,
Ooh.
and it's it starts like in the corner of the room, and it's a dark room anyway. So, but you can't really tell what it is. It's it's like a shadow in the darkness. It's like a darker. It's darker than dark. It's hard to explain it. It's there. It's a shadow inside the darkness, and you can't really see any details. It's humanoid. It has eyes, but you can't really. There's no details. It's not like red glowing eyes or any a hat man or anything. It's just there's a presence. It is very. I want to say evil because you're terrified. Just you're completely terrified, and it's like it gets closer and closer to you. And this has happened multiple times. It's not just
Wow.
like a one-off thing. This has happened mm, dozens of times throughout my life, and it has also happened to my roommate, who I've known for 27 years and shit. Kind of Chudley, yeah, except no fire and no. Well, I mean, when he was a necromancer, there was no fire, but there's no. It's more like hmm. There's nothing. I've never seen anything in a movie like it. It's a black spot in the. It's it's a shadow in the shadows. That's the only way I can explain it. It's hard to. It's there, but and it wants to get you, but it's like I don't really fear death. I'm not scared of death. It's pain, yes, but when I'm not really scared of pain, I just don't want pain. I won't
Yeah.
dying either. But dying is not something that I'm scared of. So, but whatever he is going to do
I am.
feels
I'm
like it is
scared.
worse than death. Well, you have a family and shit like that, so I mean, to me, death is just gonna release me into back to come again. You
Yeah, I know,
know,
but what if you're wrong? What if you're wrong?
I'm never wrong.
Yeah, Bradford's usually not wrong
No,
about this kind of stuff.
I'm always wrong. Fuck. Uh,
What if it's like Torchwood?
I don't think it's. I mean, we know energy is neither created nor destroyed. It's
Yeah,
just
I
transferred.
know. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 99.9% sure. But that 0.01% scares the
Yeah.
fuck out of me.
Um, it's gonna happen. Why be scared? It's not like you
Yeah,
can stop it. You know.
yeah. I don't
So
know. Well, how can you stop it? How can you stop yourself from thinking about
that's what I'm
it?
saying. You can't. Oh, well, you can't. Yeah. Well, I mean, I guess everybody's a little different because I'm terrified of fucking snakes. I'm not scared of dying, but I'm fucking terrified of snakes.
I'm not scared of snakes at all.
Oh, I am
We've got one in the
fucking.
house.
Oh no. Oh no. 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 My buddy had a python, and he didn't. When he got the motherfucker, he didn't tell me that he got that bitch. And I got in his car, and that son of a bitch was in the back floor seat. And it wasn't in the back floor; it was under the seat.
Was it just sat there like?
And
Oh,
well, it was under the seat,
did it have a
underneath the seat,
seatbelt?
so it climbed out from under the seat while we're
Oh
going
my
down the road into
god!
where my area was. And road
Ouch.
rash hurts. Road rash hurts. I was out the
Okay.
window. I mean, out the door. I fucking opened the door and bailed out because no, there's a fucking big ass snake in the fucking car
Yeah, but I
coming
would
Oh,
through
have.
I would.
up into my lap and shit.
I would have ran like hell. Oh my god, yeah, I would have ran. I don't
No,
like
no, there
snakes
was no
either.
running. There was tumbling.
Well, tumbling, yeah, I would just get
Yeah, yeah,
away from it. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Open the door
I,
and go out.
I also don't like snakes. I don't enjoy snakes. I don't like spiders
No.
either. Spiders are not really something I enjoy. I like cats though.
Yeah, I love cats.
I like
Cats,
cats.
cats are great because you can pet them, you can hold them. They don't look scary. Just snakes and spiders look scary. They
Yeah, no
just look.
snakes. I don't like iguanas. I don't like
I don't think
iguanas are
spiders look
miniature.
scary. I think spiders look cute, but they move scarily. The way they move is quite scary.
See, spiders don't. As long as it's, I don't want them fucking
Yeah,
Australian spiders. You
they
know
live in
them,
my house. Like
Oh,
if
the
I
the
giant
knock
ones that,
on
spiders.
it,
yeah, them. You know, as if they're bigger than the palm of my hand, that
no.
they worry me. I'm not scared of them. I'm just worried.
I knew someone once, and their family used to import flowers. They were a florist, so they imported
Yeah.
flowers from all over the world. And one time, he went into his room, and there was a spider. And his mum came in and put a dinner plate over it, and its legs were coming out from the fucking side of
Oh
the dinner
fuck no! I
plate.
bet you that was crazy, bro.
And he was, and this
Hell
is just in the
no.
UK. He just looked round; it was in the fucking corner. And then she sprayed
Hell
like
to
a
the
whole
no.
can of fucking Raid on it, and it finally
But see,
died. But it took
the
a whole
funny
can.
thing about it, over here in America, the them big spiders like that ain't the ones you gotta fucking worry
Yeah,
about.
I don't think it was a particularly bad scare. I don't think it was a particularly dangerous one, but it was scary as fuck. It was bigger
Yeah,
than this fucking
yeah,
dinner
it just looks
plate.
fucking creepy. Like a
In the
daddy long
UK, that's
legs.
fucking crazy. That would just. I don't think I'd ever come back from that if I saw that.
Yeah, yeah,
And I'm all
that
right with spiders, like in my
might
house, like there's house spiders are
upset me,
fine.
Chudley. Chudley said someone put a tarantula on him as a prank one time, and he was pissed.
Dude, I'd be hella pissed if somebody did that to me.
Man,
Dude,
I mean,
I'd freak out.
the
Yeah.
tarantula would probably die because I would probably
Yeah,
fucking be
that's
like
why I'd be
and
pissed
be
because
trying to knock it off
I
of
wouldn't
me.
want to hurt the spider or scare the spider.
Yeah,
That's like the
but
tarantula would probably die. Yeah, it's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
No, I probably would though. Yeah, from the stress and the screaming and that, I'd feel bad. I'd be pissed off at the person for putting the spider in that position, not so much me.
right. Because the spider, this not the
Just a
spider's
little
fault.
animal, it's just a little animal,
Right,
like a
right.
bird,
They
it's
have
just
their
a little
place in
animal.
nature. I don't bother them. Like I know that they have to do the thing and eat all the flies and other insects. So like they have the purpose, but I just don't want them
Yeah.
crawling on me. That's the thing. I like. I
I
don't think they
feel
need.
bad when I get their webs, but I'll only do it once a year after they've
Yeah,
used them. I don't
because
go
they need
round it. I used to just obviously always be hoovering the ceiling and doing all that corners and all that shit back in the day when my kid was little and stuff. But after a bit, I felt so bad for them, and I was just like, they're their little homes. Like, why
Right.
should I be fucking doing that? So I just go around them, and then like at the end of the year, or if there's one that's particularly straggly or something, then I'll sweep them up or clean, so hoover them up or whatever.
Hmm.
But the
that's the
spiders over
best.
here are so little that you wouldn't even see if they're in the web or not.
Oh yeah, I don't like to bother them because I know they have their place in nature. So, but if they're like inside the house, I don't want them in the house. I'll take them
Oh
outside.
dear. Yeah, I
Yeah,
used
stuff like
to, but I
that.
don't anymore. I leave them. I leave them be because if you take a house spider outside, it'll die.
Oh, so those need to be inside.
Yeah, so I used to have a little wood
Oh,
pile outside that was it was like an old cabinet and it had loads of wood and stuff on top of it. It was like destined for the fire eventually. But I just used to put them inside that wooden cabinet because at least it's like a house, isn't it? It's like a warm shelter. It's an old cupboard, and I just used to put them in there. But like once one's in there, I'd used to put extra ones in, and I'd be like, well, I'm not doing them any good because they're going to probably fight. Because I mean, there's only room in that cupboard for one, isn't there?
Yeah.
So yeah, you fucking leave them, mate, because otherwise you're just getting yourself involved in stuff you don't understand.
right. It's better just to yeah. I usually leave them. I leave them now unless they're causing a problem or
Yeah, like the big
they're in
wolf
a place they're not
spiders
supposed to
and
be.
shit. I
But
used to
yeah, if they're
open
just
them
out
up.
there, if they're just in the corner and doing their thing, that's their little corner. They're not really bugging me.
Yeah,
I've learned to
it was a
realize
change
that.
for me though, because I did used to just if I found one, I just take go and get it and take it outside. That's what you did in it. That's what I always used to do. But
Yeah.
now I don't. No, it was a big change for me. Like one would creep up from behind the sofa like this big fat fucking spider, and I'd just be like, I've just got to deal with the fact that you live there now, and I can't do anything
Kofi.
about it. It's that humility in it. Do you know what I mean? We might be humans, but actually, we've got to be humble enough to know that that spider's it's this spider's house as well as mine. So
Yeah, they kind of have their place in nature,
yeah,
their the ecosystem. So we have a couple comments. Retro Gummy Bear says, "Big nope to spiders, snakes, crickets, and water bugs." Oh
Water
wow!
bugs. Oh, there's some nasty ones as well in them. Some full of nasty ones.
And then Colzep says, "Watch out for the brown recluse." Oh yeah, I heard that's very poisonous. I would not want to mess
Oh,
around with that one. And then Charlie McMuffin says, "I've seen black widows in real life before."
I've seen a black
Wow.
widow before. Once
I've never seen them, and I wouldn't try to
in the
hold it because
UK,
I heard those actually bite. Yeah, those are not really
in a
friendly.
child's play area, I found that. Okay, it
Oh,
was like
that's not
an old
good.
tire. Yeah, it was crazy.
And
But they're
then
not going to do anything to you usually.
no, no, they and usually those you don't see them because they stay in the dark. They're not gonna
Mm,
be like out in the sun usually, and if they are, it would be like at night that you might see one if you see one. But
yeah,
they
it'll be
like
the
to
old
hide.
tire.
They're more like in the shadows. Yeah, they're like Batman. They hide in the shadows. And Chudley says, I also saw a toe biter beetle in real life. That's worse than a spider.
Oh
What is
God,
a
what's
toe
that?
biter
I've never even
beetle?
heard of
I've
them.
never heard of that one. I don't think I want to meet that one.
How big is the toe
It's a
biter
beetle
beetle?
that bites toes.
Toe biter beetle. I've never seen one of them.
Somehow I just think that's a troll comment there. Yeah.
I think that's a troll comment. I've never heard fucking David Attenborough talk about toe biter beetles.
It's gonna be. It would have to be a huge beetle for it to bite a toe. Come on, it'd like be like a
Well, think
huge.
of those. Is it those stag beetles? Dung beetles are probably the biggest. The one they've got the antlers, haven't they? Have they? I'm not even sure anymore. It's been ages since I watched Bugs
Oh,
Life.
it's
I
just
don't
a
know what all the
fucking
insects
water
are.
bug, man. Just a
It's
giant water
just.
bug. He's trying to get all fucking. Why didn't you use the real term Belostomatidae or however the fuck you
Oh man. Oh,
It's just a giant water bug.
so
That's what's
Fafford,
so
I
creepy.
had a question. You know how you said that you started seeing the shadows after you dabbled in the occult? Was it like a Ouija board or like a
No, I don't.
magic?
I don't do Ouija. I don't do Ouija boards because Ouija boards is not your own energy. It is
You're calling
other
outside energy.
things.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
You never
and
know who you're going to get as well, and there's some right shit
exactly,
in the world,
exactly.
Yeah,
isn't
You get
there?
on
you don't know if
Ouija
it's going to
boards
be
and you
positive
get
or
that.
negative. It's like opening the radio wave to anything
Yep,
that's
Yeah.
out there. It's like saying,
yep. You're
I've had
putting an
one
antenna
real
out there trying to get
experience with it, and it
anything.
wasn't great. It wasn't a good experience. Well, it was. Now I'm older, looking back on it, I'm glad I had it. But like at the time, it was scary, and ever since when I've done Ouija boards, ever since I think I've held back. So I've never really got anything through because I don't. I think I've protected myself because I just
Yeah,
subconsciously,
I don't
because I
like
just didn't
Ouija
want
boards.
anything touching me because of that last time.
Exactly.
And so there's no point in me doing a Ouija board now because I'm just like I won't. I don't think I'll let myself do it, even if I wanted to. You know what I mean? Even if I'm sat there fully engaged, I won't. There's a part of me that won't join in. I think.
I just don't. I mean, I
I've heard too many experiences that are scary. Yeah. It's like,
well, that it's funny because I have no qualms against demonology and summoning and stuff like that. I don't have problems with other beings as long as you know who you're dealing with. You know,
right.
as long as you're summoning them, as long as you are aware of who it is. You know, I mean, sometimes summoning don't it fucks up and you get the wrong thing too. But you've got more of a chance when you're actually
They say
calling
it's a
for
trickster,
somebody.
don't they? They say you get in touch
Yeah.
with a trickster or a specific
Well,
trickster,
yeah, it
a
depends. Yeah,
specific arm of
especially
the
those.
trickster,
Yeah,
and it's
but
was it Ozo or something? It's called. It's got a name, and it's like
there's
Ozo or Oxo or something like that.
yeah, I can. There's so many fucking different.
No, but I mean like the
Um.
name that comes up for a lot of people in this when
Oh,
once like for people who are like proper psychics and shit who do this stuff, they come up with the same name.
oh, yeah. I have no idea about that.
Oh, I can't remember enough. It was a long time ago I heard about it, but yeah, and it's not just the trickster. It's like an arm of it, isn't it? It's like the
Yeah,
specific
yeah.
Ouija arm.
Because there are a variety of tricksters, some more than others.
And the thing is, though, the trickster isn't a bad thing in itself because it teaches lessons. I mean, Zero the hero, the fool. You know what I mean? It's like the whole
Well, I mean,
tarot is based around. Oh,
most in the lesser keys, it it kind of tells you that it's not a good or a bad thing. They call it demonology, but it's not like demons. It's not like evil creatures from beyond or anything like that. I mean,
Yeah,
there are it's they have their own ways. It's their rules. If you fuck up the rules, you get fucked up. If you might say you're going after knowledge, but you summon something that is for something else, then you just kind of fucking yourself. So
yeah, no, that's true. But like you said,
it's like magic. I think magic, in magic there's no such thing as black and white magic. That
yeah,
all magic is just, it's colorless, if you want to say colorless, until the user puts it out there. Whatever, it's the user's intent that changes it from good or evil. The
well, that's it.
yeah,
user is what
If you transpose
spins.
magic for quantum, that explains it, doesn't it? 'Cause it's just
Yeah.
quantum. It hasn't got any
well,
And that's
yeah,
why
other
I'm
option
saying
to.
that's why magic. And I don't like using the term magic because everybody's like, "Grr," key or whatever the fuck you want to call it. It's your inner power. We had power back in the day when we needed it because we had we needed it. We didn't
Yeah.
we didn't we didn't we had to adapt to our surroundings back then. So we had like
Not
sixth
even
sense.
that. It's an evolutionary
Our
thing. It's a
our
very.
sixth sense, your
It doesn't
gut
take much
instinct.
to
Your
kick it
gut
in.
instinct is what that is. It's
As a
just, it's science.
parent,
Well, we've
as a
evolved
parent, I
out of
can
that
tell you
because we
for
don't need it
sure
anymore.
that it comes as a necessity. A necessity. So when they're babies, I had some right weird experiences of him
Yeah.
reacting and me reacting to his dreams and me dreaming his dreams and
Yeah, hell
us
yeah.
having the same thoughts. And even just the other day, I could feel him where he was in a room so much that like it was just the way that we walked and he walked and I was moving back to him and he'd come out of the loo and it was just how he weaved in and out of me and I stepped to the side and let him pass and we didn't even acknowledge each other really and it was just like it was completely telepathic and only afterwards I
Yeah.
went in and I was like we read out each other's
Just
minds
like,
just then and he was like laughing and he was like yeah we did and I was like that, and I was like, and the weird thing is, what it just said to me is, and I said to him, I was like, and I'm not having a go at you for not saying excuse me. I was like, but I wonder if that is where that came from, because if you think about the words of excuse me, it's like excuse my brain intruding your brain while
right.
I'm trying to get past. Do you know what I mean? So like, why are you having to excuse a person? Do you know what I mean? It's like, and I was thinking, I wonder if that is why it started out, where you say excuse me because otherwise you're both trying to fucking telepathically do this shit. I don't know.
Yeah.
oh yeah, definitely, and like intuition and stuff like that too. Like where you can
Mm,
sense things. Like it's weird.
Yeah,
Like
and see
Dave,
that right there is magic. I mean, that sixth sense, that it's
yeah,
everybody knows humans have that, but they don't call it magic. It's just, oh, it's a gut instinct or
mother's
yeah,
cop's
intuition or whatever.
intuition. You always hear the cop's intuition. No, bitch, that's magic. That's the same thing. It's your power, that it's something that we as humans needed to survive. Back in the day, we didn't have buildings of steel around us to protect us from every fucking thing. We didn't
yeah,
have fucking computers to protect us from we needed that extra umps to survive, because fuck that there's a giant fucking cat sneaking up behind you, bro.
Well, like
yeah,
I say to people, at what part does it stop being a murmuration and it start being telepathy? You know, when it's
Mm,
just like flocks of
hmm
things moving together in synchronization or a hive mind. What do you make of an ant
Yeah, how
farm?
do you know you're not picking somebody else's thoughts up from way the fuck and you don't even know it's theirs?
They
you
have
want to hear
and they
something
have to
weird?
know it. They have to telepathically communicate. You know what I mean? Or little tells, however they
Yeah,
do it on the murmuration. Do you know what I mean? But what's the difference between little tells? Where does it end and then become telepathy and then become magic? It's just stuff we don't understand and we put words on it.
exactly, and that's what magic and key. Any kind
Mm.
of any of that stuff like that. It's just the same fucking, just a different word.
Mhm.
You know what's
It's our
weird?
energy.
I'll tell you guys a weird story. Sometimes when I'm like really, really tired and exhausted and I go to sleep, I'll pick up like voices from far away. But I think what I'm is doing is because I'm in the state of like being so tired and yet like almost in the state of waking and sleep that I'm catching people's thoughts because I'm hearing someone talking and like I'm getting the words. I'm like, what the hell? I'm like, what the
Weird.
hell is that? Yeah, it's happened
Uh-huh.
a couple times and I'm like, what in the name of
Is
hell
it
is
the
that?
same person?
Next
The
thing
same
you
voice?
know, you're gonna be visited by the soul stealer. That's how it starts.
No, no, no,
No,
no.
but these were like people talking. It's as if I could
Yeah, I'm
hear them
wondering if it's your
talking.
neighbour or something. That's why I'm asking. Is it the same? Is it the same voice?
No, but like it was like let's say like it was a radio signal from far away, and
I
then you
was
could
just
catch.
fixing to say, what about a radio signal or a fucking telephone or a CB or something? Because our brains are just electricity. We run off
So
electricity.
so so I was picking up
So
something, whatever it was. I'm
yeah,
picking up some
do
kind
you
of
are
frequency.
we so
Oh,
arrogant as humans to think that our skulls are protecting us from all these fucking waves running around in the air?
Yeah, I was
Cell
probably
phones,
picking up some radio
radio,
waves.
television. Yeah, there's so
Yeah,
many fucking out there, dude. That's like, are you something's that's probably why you're sitting there going around and that thing hits you in the head and you just start singing a song that you hadn't heard in fucking
right.
30
Where does that
years.
come? Right where it just pops in your head? Exactly. I'm
Yeah,
like,
that's probably from a fucking radio station that you don't even know about, somewhere
mhm.
fucking 40 fucking thousand miles away from where you're at, beamed into your head, and you don't even realize it. You think it's your thought, and it's fucking they're doing it, dude.
Probably it is. Probably something's either being beamed
back in a
into my
minute.
head or I'm picking up random people's thoughts or conversations. Something's going on. I gotta find a way to like figure out what it is. But it's happened a couple times. I'm like, hmm,
Tesla figured that shit out.
yeah, I think so. Oh yeah, Tesla. Because well, Tesla was a wizard. You guys ever seen that movie, The Prestige? Like where they talk
Yes,
about
that
Tesla.
fucking movie was awesome, dude.
Remember, he says he does what we pretend to do. That man is a
Yeah,
wizard.
yeah.
Yeah, when you
Well, I
think
mean,
of it,
that's what. Well, Tesla worked with all that shit. He worked with telepathy, and he made a TV that was supposed to talk to the dead,
that's what I'm
and
saying.
stuff
He
like
he
that.
was a
So,
he was
well,
like a
when
master
he
magician.
died,
Yes.
bro, when he died, Donald Trump's uncle, who worked for the alien and artifact objects or some, he worked for a secret fucking a UFO division of artifact division or so. I can't remember the exact name, but it was some shit like that. And it was Donald Trump's uncle, and they sent him in to look at all of Tesla's research and shit like that because a couple weeks before that Tesla had given plans or was trying to sell plans or work with the government selling them a death ray.
Whoa.
So of course, when he died, the government fucking sent in, and it's weird that it's Donald Trump's fucking uncle. They sent his ass
Hmm.
in to fucking look at all the documents and shit like that, and see if there was any kind of weird. But it was like the alien division, the alien object division, and it's like it was all fucking kind of weird, dude. And but then they nothing come out of it, and that now all of a sudden everybody's like, oh, Donald Trump's a fucking a time traveler, and he's this, and it's like, huh, maybe it's not Donald Trump, maybe it's Baron Trump.
Oh, Baron Trump. Oh God.
Oh man.
And wasn't the one about Jay Z as well?
I
There's one
think
about
so,
Jay
yeah,
Z as well. They've got a picture of someone from the olden days that looks exactly
yeah,
like him, and they're like, he's a time traveler. It's fucking crazy.
exactly. So, but yeah,
Probably just his
it was weird that,
granddad or whatever.
but
Oh,
That
he
is crazy. I didn't know
Tesla,
that.
dude, they went in there and done that shit because I think they killed Tesla
I
because
think they
if
did
he
because
would have
Tesla was too
he had
intelligent and too
free power. Well,
powerful.
yeah, he had the power. He had his power would have solved our power problem,
yeah.
Oh
but
yeah.
Oh,
instead
definitely.
they
It goes
threw
without
him under the
saying.
bus and went with fucking uh uh what's his name? The other power guy. fuck.
Edison.
Edison.
Edison. Yeah, it's like goddamn. That's the one everybody knew.
Edison is the one they
Yeah.
teach us about in school. Tesla, they
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
mention. Funny how
yeah.
that
I
works
know,
out.
and I can't even remember fucking Edison is Tesla. Calls that says we live in a simulation.
Simulation. There
There's a
you go.
lot of there's a lot of fucking a lot of evidence to that
When
shit.
it
You
comes to
get so
the
far down into
when it
DNA.
comes to the death ray, you paint your roof blue. Paint your roof
Paint it
blue and it
blue.
stops the death ray.
Oh well, I just put my tinfoil cap on.
It needs to be painted blue. No, seriously. Check it out. Check it out. It happened. I told my friend about the blue tents when I started doing the blue tents ages ago, and she was like, "You're fucking joking. I've just watched this video about this thing," and she sent it me, and I just couldn't believe it. And it was about how it was some forest fires or something. I can't remember where it was. And when it happened, it was like everything that was blue was untouched. There was umbrellas. There's any cars that were blue, anything that was blue just wasn't touched by it.
Wow.
It's a frequency thing. It's a frequency, and they definitely are doing it. I mean, we don't even need a death ray or something as overt or ostentatious as a death ray, even though there is one, and that's because they're just doing it slowly by just adding more and more radio waves and all these fucking waves, whatever they are, to the fucking sky. We've got 90%.
We know they have a death ray
90%
because the Greeks had a death ray.
90% be death right now. We don't even need to shoot the death ray. They're already spraying so much aluminium and barium and whatever into the fucking sky, and flooding us.
Say that word again. Say that word again.
Barium.
No. The A word.
Oh, aluminium. You mean the way it's meant to be said? You mean the spelling?
Say it one more time. Say it one more time.
Spelling.
Say it one more time.
No.
I love how. No, I'm not making fun of you. I love how y'all say it, dude. Because you're right. It's exactly how the fuck it's spelled. And I think that's just so fucking
American.
Aluminum. Listen to that shit, dude. Listen how fucking grand that sounds. No, I'm not. Listen. Look, you have aluminium, or you have aluminum.
Aluminum, nuclear.
Yeah, no. Listen how boring that sounds. Aluminum. You got an aluminum can. You have. Which one sounds better? Which one sounds better? The aluminum falcon or the aluminium falcon? Oh. Yeah. See what
I'll go with the second one.
Fuck yeah. Aluminium falcon, dude. Fucking aluminum falcon. Who the fuck would want an aluminum falcon? That shit sounds retarded. Aluminium. Dude, when I found out, because I had heard that before, aluminium, I didn't know it was fucking aluminum. And I'm talking about, I was a fucking adult when I found this shit out. I thought aluminium was a whole new type of fucking metal that I had never fucking heard of. It's like aluminium, dude. What kind of fucking metal is that? Is aluminium? Is aluminium stronger than adamantium? That's what's going through my dumb ass fucking head.
Aluminium. Right, I'll tell you one fact about aluminium. Check your deodorant. If it's got aluminium in it, get rid of it and get some aluminium free.
I know.
Because otherwise you will end up like Michael J. Fox. All of us. And it's
Jelly says, what the hell is?
They're just fobbing us off with this shit. Get the aluminium.
You have aluminium. You know.
So
pans or anything that you cook with, get rid of them. Do not have the aluminium in your diet.
No.
Even when people turn around and say, "Oh, it never did us any harm." Yes, it did.
Well, yeah, it does a lot of harm. Speaking of food and harm, have you guys seen the CEO of McDonald's? He won't eat his own burger. He said this is a new burger product, and he's afraid to bite it.
So don't you? You know why that is? It's all come out lately. You know, where do you think they fucking disposed of most of the bodies of Epstein Island and all that fucking shit?
I'm not eating that. I'm not.
Fucking joke.
So is that that's what they're making the big arch out of? Oh hell no, I'm not going to eat that.
I enjoyed the big arch, but you know what? It's too much for me. Too much.
It's huge.
I've gone back now. It's too much. I had one. I thought it was amazing, and I went and had two more at some point, not together, over a period of time. And by the third one, I was done. I was like, no, man, they've gone too far. It's too much.
Yeah, I don't, and I'm just wondering, why doesn't he want to bite it? He's the CEO and he's afraid to bite it. I'm like, why is he afraid to bite it?
Just the big arch.
Yeah, it's
Oh
the new
yeah,
one. It's a new product, and
oh
he says
yeah.
it's a new product, and he won't
Briar
buy
was
it.
telling me about that. Briar was telling me about that. They had a whole social media war
And Burger King's
between the
taking huge
fucking
bites.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah. They're all fucking
they're
Wendy's
just
and
chomping on it.
everybody's taking fucking yeah, everybody's fucking trolling fucking
McDonald's.
McDonald's.
They're like, we're
I
not
had no
afraid to eat the
idea about that.
product.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it's like look at here.
It's because he
Yeah, they're
knows
just
there's
taking
fucking
huge
human in
bites.
it. He knows there's human in it. That's why. He
Yeah,
doesn't end up like Hillary fucking Clinton, does he?
yeah, they know what's in it, man. Like,
With
I
that
haven't
fucking
gone to
disease, whatever
McDonald's.
that disease that cannibals get. They
I
said
ain't
that
eating
she's
this
got
shit.
that, didn't they? Because she's
Yeah,
got stage
I haven't
2.
been to McDonald's since I heard the rumors years ago. At first, I thought it was trolling, but I was like, well, what if it's not trolling? Let's just like be on the safe side and not eat
So
it.
the thing that I don't
I didn't go to
understand
McDonald's for
is
years until until it was my kid, and obviously my kid loves going, so we do go occasionally and take his friend and stuff like that. But yeah,
why
since I was
didn't they
getting to
make a fake burger for this man?
Right? Why would they actually give him the real
No,
thing?
because when
really,
you look at that board like at Burger King, when you look up there and you see that fucking Whopper and it's so big and the meat so juicy and the fucking thick ass the mayonnaise is so thick you can see it on there
yeah,
and
because
Oh
it's
it's
yeah.
just
made out of
everything is so
fucking. It's not
all
made
of
out of
that
real
shit is
food.
no, it's not. It's cardboard and styrofoam. The fucking the mayonnaise is glue, so
Yeah,
everything is fake. So because they're not eating it. It's just a picture of it. That is not like it looks when you get that motherfucker, man. Come
because the
Oh,
big
on,
arch,
it
it's
never
it
false
looks
looked
like
like
the
it.
advertising.
picture.
No, the big arch was good
So,
because it looked like it came and
but
it came like it
so
looked.
why didn't they do that with his burger?
Because he don't want
Make
to
it
eat glue and
look
cardboard, does
well.
he?
No, no, no. Just make it. Well, I mean, goddamn, they could have hired it. He's the CEO of McDonald's. You don't think he could have got Chef Ramsay to come make him a fucking hamburger that looked like his hamburger but
No,
tasted like
true.
Chef
No, good
Ramsay's?
point. Very good point. No, no, good point. Which makes you
So it's
think
like
this is just a advertising thing.
it,
It's
it,
got to
it,
be
It's an
some kind
advertising
of
yeah.
thing.
troll job, yeah, to get
It's just an
McDonald's on
advertising.
the map.
No, when you said that Burger King and all that were going at, I was like, okay, this is an orchestrated thing to get people to talk about
Hmm.
Yeah,
McDonald's again.
maybe it's
It
all a
seems
fucking
It
PR
seems
Because
too
stunt
otherwise,
from
I'll tell you
orchestrated.
above.
something, right? McDonald's has got so much of a monopoly, even over Burger King and all that shit, that and they are more in the pockets of the lizards than anyone else.
Yes, they
And
are.
if if anyone was going to come and take any shots at them, they're like Nintendo. Do you know what I mean? They will be carefully. They'd have to be let through the fucking barriers before they were allowed to do it. So for them to even do it, do you know what I mean? It's everything's on shutdown with anything to do with the fucking lizard people. So anything that comes through, that even if it comes across as an accident, it sounds funny. It's unless it's something they've tried to keep quiet and then it's come out, then it's all bullshit, completely bullshit.
I think so too. Yeah, it's like, oh, Mr. McMuffin tells you this. CP, he says, "I'm telling you, CP, you have to check out the show
Yes,
Pluribus
I
if you are
saw an
interested
advert
in the
for
concept of
it.
the hive mind." Ooh,
Yes, I
interesting.
saw an advert for it, mate, and I did remember because it is written on my wall, and I was like, "Oh, that's that thing that I'm supposed to watch," but I've forgotten who it was who told me. So thank you for reminding me.
I need to watch it too. I kind of want to watch that. And then Chudley says he wants to be abducted by aliens. That sounds
No,
fun,
you
actually.
Yeah.
don't.
It sounds fun at this point. I mean, who knows? Go on a new adventure
Oh,
in
I
outer
don't
space.
know. Maybe you have
How do
already
you
done it.
know
Maybe you
you ain't
have, and you don't
already been
know.
abducted by aliens? How do you
Exactly.
I
know
think
that you're
so.
not
Well,
living with them?
well,
How
that's
do
the
you
thing.
know
Actually,
And
your
can I just tell
landlord
a weird
isn't
story that
one?
happened to me? I was telling my kid
well,
about it earlier, actually earlier today, and it was I was going down the road. I was in my friend's car, and because I went past the bit that I went past when I was with my kid, and so I pointed it out to him. But like this woman was fucking at least 20 feet away, at least maybe more, and the windows were all up in the car. We were just driving along. She was on the road, and I said to my friend, she looks like a hybrid. She looks right like one of them fucking hybrid aliens because she did. She had like wispy hair and she had this big head and these big eyes, and she looked like a fucking hybrid alien. And I was like, fucking hell, have you seen that? And she turns round as soon as I said it and looks straight in my eyes. this hybrid woman.
Spooky.
And she was on the street. I was in a car. She was miles away. She was back to me. Well, not back to me because I could see her, but then she turned around and looked right at me. It was right weird.
Wow. That's spooky. That sounds like something
I
out of
was
the movie They
joking. Do you
Live.
know what I mean? I was just making a comment about her hair a bit. Do you know what I mean? I went really. But I was like, but I mean, she could have been. I'm always open minded, so I was like, yeah, it could be. You know, but she fucking must have been.
She was like one of those aliens from They Live, and then
Well, it's just like it proves it, doesn't it? They're among us. They're among us.
I think they are.
You just look like a normal person, but a bit like an alien. Do you
How
know
do
what I
you
mean?
know you're not one of them?
Well,
Uh,
I think that we all are at some point. I think the most probable thing is, from what I've gathered, and this I've got no reason to think this really, apart from just stories that I've heard and built it up to myself into a little story, which is that it was a Bigfoot, planet full of Bigfoots, and then some people came and they were like, okay, we're going to do something with this, either for preservation reasons, conservation, or it could just be gardening, and they've got a little project, and they just have it as their own like little Minecraft world, and they just have it for themselves, or whatever. Little garden of flowers, and all the flowers of the different species on this planet, and they're collecting them up and all that shit, and it's just a little project for someone. And they did it with pigs, and they bred the fucking Bigfoot with the pigs, and they did some shit, and they got us. That's what I
wow.
think happened, and they just keep coming around every now and again because you can't just leave a fucking genetic experiment running with no fucking interaction.
You know, you know
Go on.
what's weird? I think that some humans are spliced with these things because I've heard more than one psychologist and psychiatrist slip up and say the reptilian part of your brain. What
Oh
does that mean?
yeah, yeah.
You
Well,
know,
you've got.
where
Oh,
did that come
I've
from?
forgotten the name. There's a certain. It's the bit when you're a baby that gets made first. It's the evolutionary part of us. So it's the part that keys. It's got a lot of our primal shit in it. So it's a part of our brain that's been there for a really, really, really long time, from when we were
Yeah,
at the beginning.
the more
Oh,
animalistic part.
So when
that
you're
makes
in
sense.
your
Evolution
lizard
and
brain, you're acting like a little woodlouse. The reactive side, like you see Ricardo going under a fucking rock to scuttle from this, and then going out and trying to get a crumb of this when they can. They don't think about anything on a higher level than that. It's just about getting out of the light, keeping yourself warm, making sure you're not being attacked or threatened, making sure you're keeping your
Oh,
resources to yourself. Do you know what I mean? And making sure that you're all right in that sense. A bit like psychopathic traits, but I do think that psychopathic stuff is like the human brain. Um, one if it's key. My own personal thing is if it's just keyed into that survival, it's keyed into a very very into a survival mechanism. And the reason I think that is because of the Mount Everest stuff, where normal people can go up a mountain and go into such a extreme situation of the death zone where they are dying, their body knows they're dying, it turns them into psychopaths. And it seems like,
wow.
and if not, why not? They need to be turning into fucking psychopaths because it's the only way they're going to fucking survive, and that's what it is. But then I don't know how the brain works and all that shit, but I would imagine that psychopathy is much more aligned with that lizard side of the brain because it's a survival thing. And when it becomes a disorder is when the psychopaths are in a normal world, in quite a comfortable world, where they don't really need to do that, but they still feel threatened for some reason, or have been brought up and conditioned to be threatened for so long that they're just fucking psychos to the point where fucking Cuya is going around doing what he's doing, going in everyone's fucking DMs and shit, calling
Yeah,
them shit.
it's like what I was telling you the other day, CP. When they let their darkness be on all the time, then it consumes them.
Mm-hmm.
So now they just become that. There's just like
Mm-hmm.
nothing else there.
I
It's
think
like
that had happened to Ricardo before he met any of us. Long before he came to this community,
yeah.
he just cleared up his own arsehole a long time ago.
Yeah, that's what happens, and so it's like it's crazy. It's crazy. You guys are talking about simulations and the lizard people. You guys ever heard of David Icke? I've been
Yeah,
watching some of his videos. He thinks that it's like this ancient magical race called the Archons or Acrons. I
yeah.
forget how to pronounce it, and that they
The
are
Watchers.
creating this simulation, and they created God, and they created a religion, and so
I've
they're
got
keeping
one of
us
his books.
trapped in some kind of matrix. And
Yeah.
like his mission is to try to free people from that. I watch it because I find it interesting. I'm like, this is like Star Trek. I don't know
Yeah,
if
yeah,
I
David.
if,
It's Big
like
Dave.
whether people believe it or not. I believe that
And
Big
there is
well,
something
Dave.
to it. Though
but
there is.
the
Big
thing is
Dave, I
that
call him.
free somebody from a simulation.
No,
That's
but he has
death.
he has opened people's minds. Right. So I don't know if you watch Sean Atwood, Drunk Wizard, but Vault knows Sean Atwood, and I watch his videos. I watch his streams quite a bit. There's a guy that comes on and talks about the royals and about all the stuff going on with the royals and Prince Andrew and everything. And he is
Yeah,
just the best fucking person you've ever seen in your life. I would marry that man. And he is just, but he's gay, but he's fucking amazing. He's, oh my god, he's just there with his little champagne flute, dressed like fucking James Bond, talking about the royal family. I fucking honestly, I'm a fan, a massive fan. Right, so I watched Sean Atwood to see this guy, but he also had he has David Icke on. He has interviews with David Icke all the time. You should watch his stuff. It's
so
right
does he
there.
agree with David Icke on his views and stuff like that? Like they're kind of like on the same.
There's a lot of I went in, and when the one of the ones that I went on, it was a pre-recorded one, but it was a recent it was like it was a premiere. It's just that I don't think he does it. I don't think David Icke does it live. I think, but it was like as live as it could be. Everyone was there in the chat, and I was just like, David Icke was always right. You know what I mean? Because it's like after the Epstein stuff, it's all
I
come
had
that all seems so ridiculous, didn't it? It all seems so extreme when David Icke was saying that shit. But yes, a lot of his stuff still does seem extreme. But now we know what we know. Does it actually
well,
seem extreme? I don't know if it
well,
does.
oh yeah, no, I used to watch David Icke since like 2006, and as far as the Epstein stuff, I knew about that stuff because I used to research a lot of information about Satanism and
Mm,
the ritual abuse,
yes,
and
yeah.
basically that's it's the Epstein stuff, basically.
And with
Um,
that stuff, I there was a part of me that always used to think it was there was a lot that was true, but there was a part of me that just could not believe
well,
it
yeah,
was so
I didn't want to
ridiculous.
believe the really crazy stuff. I was like, well, I
But
can't.
now it turns out that it was real. So that
Well,
what does that mean about everything else? Do you know what I mean? What does that mean about the lizard people and all that shit? David
it's
Icke was
really
right about a lot of shit.
Yeah, it's really crazy because back then, when the internet didn't have video, I would just read websites and people would write their experiences as I was a victim of
Yeah,
the cult and they did this and that and this is what really happens. So you're just thinking you're reading this on a website. Anybody could have wrote this. So you're just
yeah,
thinking in your head, could it be real or is it someone
yeah.
trolling?
There's
At
always
that point,
that doubt, isn't there? There's always a seed of doubt.
yeah, you're just like, okay. But then it turned out everything that I read on those websites like 20 years ago was
Yeah,
100% correct,
real. And I mean, a
which
lot of the
is
time when you see those accounts from people, even though you have got that seed of doubt in your mind, you are just like, well, why would that person make that up? They're not getting
yeah, I'm
anything
just thinking,
from it.
who would make that up, right?
They're not
Yeah,
getting
that's
anything from it. They're not selling a book. They're not getting any kudos for the fact that they've had to, because they're admitting that
Oh
they
yeah, right. Those
had all
people try
these
to remain
things and
anonymous
you know
because
what
they
I
felt
mean?
like they were in danger for talking and stuff. So like, yeah,
Exactly. I mean, in fact, a lot of people did die as a result. So why the fuck would they have made it up? The fact
yeah,
that
it's
people
crazy.
believe that even I could believe for a second, not that they would even make it up, but it does help me try and understand where the dink dinks are coming from. How in that cult, how they can have people literally try and dox children in front of them or whatever it happens to be. I know I always harp on about that one, and I know it's my kid, but it's the most extreme one that happened. And if it was anyone's kid, I would have been saying about it. But like for
Yeah,
them to do that in front of the faces of family-friendly channels and people who I thought were decent, and be able to spin it in such a way that there must be such a seed of doubt in enough people's minds that they want to believe them. They want to believe them because for them it's easier because they get 5 more views or whatever, and for them that is what is worth trading their integrity for, and that's YouTube
yeah,
for you. That's YouTube for you. That's fair enough. But my point is like, me, my version of that is like watching that stuff. Watching, like you say, I didn't do it as far back as 2006. About 2007 for me, it started, and I was
wow.
watching YouTube. Um, but I had the book. I had the David Icke book, and I was into. There's a guy who channels some other spiritualist from a long time ago, but it was really interesting stuff. I used to watch him. But yeah, I still, even though I was researching that shit, I still was always like that same thing of like that seed of doubt where you're like, yeah, but it can't
Well,
really
yeah.
be all that,
Well,
can
yeah,
it?
that's the
It
same
can't
thing
be
that happened to
true, you
me.
know?
Yeah, like 2008, I was like, well, I'm not going to worry about it. I'm not going to
Yeah,
look up
that's it.
conspiracy stuff. I was
Can't
like, I
really
don't know
chuck
if
a
it's
baby
true or
down the
not. It's not really
fucking rubbish
affecting my life. And then
chute.
so I didn't look it up. And, I would look at conspiracy stuff here and there. And then this comes out. I'm like, wait a minute. This is stuff I used to read
Yeah,
about back
exactly,
in.
exactly. And you see it, and all
Like,
the
what?
pieces fit together, and you're like, fucking hell.
Oh,
So what
wow.
does that mean about all that other shit? Did you ever watch that Donald Marshall shit about the Vril? Because you
No,
haven't, you should. Oh my god, you've missed out on one there. He's
I
right
need to
good.
watch. I need to watch that stuff. It's crazy though. David Icke's new videos are really crazy. He says there's like many layers to this whole thing and the simulation. But when it starts getting into all these layers and different like creatures that make the
Whoa, yeah.
simulation,
He talks
it's
about
it starts to get a
abductions
little
and
deep,
all
right?
this
I'm like,
shit.
wow, this is probably beyond most people. People can't even like handle the Epstein files. How are they going to handle that some
Yeah.
ancient race of aliens is like the one creating the illusion? You know,
You
it's
know,
like I'm just like,
when they start telling, when the government starts telling us shit like that, or like, hey, aliens are coming, we're fucked. When the
oh
government tells
yeah,
us some shit like
yeah.
that,
Haven't
they are telling us we are
Mate,
dead. They just ain't
mate, we're
telling us
already
we're
dead.
dead.
We were already
Oh
dead.
yeah, they're saying
Whether
aliens
AI
are
or
real now,
whatever,
right? Yeah.
by the time they told us AI was happening and we got to have the chat GPT, I know they need us to help train it and shit like that. But by the time they told us about that shit, we're done. We're done now.
Oh,
We're
see, and the funny thing is,
Oh,
everybody hates Elon Musk, but what CPE just said, Elon Musk told the world years ago.
he did. Yeah, he actually did. He warned them.
He
Oh,
said it's just like seat belts. AI is going to be just like seat belts, except
Mhm.
by the time it takes a life, it's going to be too late because when seat belts come out, it took so long over here in America when cars started killing
oh, that's
folks
right.
because there was no seat belts. You know,
Mm.
back in when I was growing up, dude, there was no seat belts.
No,
There was no
yeah.
seatbelts. There was no.
And then
You,
yeah, so they had to go laws and all that, and it took years after the first death, and after they decided that yes, cars needed seatbelts, but it took years for them to put that law into effect and make it happen. So Elon Musk was saying that, and he's like, dude, so that's what's going to happen with AI, and it's going to take years for
for
them
them
to
to
do
fix it.
anything about
Yeah,
it. And by that time, it's too late.
I think it's evolved. I think I agree up to a point. I think
right.
in the old way of looking at things, then when you say by the time someone does something about it, I think that part is in error. I think that part has evolved because their own AI and deep thought has taken that into account. And so now it's the intention. It's the intention is to
Right.
kill the children in the cars. Do you know what I mean? They don't care anymore. They've now changed, like you say, terraforming the environment around us. That's what I see with evil in a smaller scale with evil and Cuya and doing it with their
Mm-hmm.
little fucking tin pot fucking army, whatever it is. You know what I mean? Seeing it on that little pokey scale, you get to see it. And I do think it is evolved now into that being the aim because it's way easier and way more effective for them, isn't it? They don't have to fight against it. They don't. They just have to just not care. There's enough of us around. We're completely ubiquitous, completely valueless as people. They have completely devalued the human life. When we were kids, human rights was a thing. Human life. We
Yeah.
used to watch Star Trek. It was all about the power of the human spirit and all that shit.
Yeah.
That is out of the fucking window. That we are not a commodity at all. And they want us to. They want us to know this. They want us to know this endemic, like in our spirits, because
We're,
then they
we're,
don't have to excuse anything ever.
I, I don't know if Faf wants to share the story, but remember when your AI was becoming self-aware and just doing stuff like by itself, and people could tell it to do stuff. I'm not sure if you want to share it, but like, remember that was
Oh, you're
kind of
talking about
crazy.
in the
Genesis.
in the fucking Discord.
Even telling me what I could drink that is just suggested beers. I was like, what the hell, dude? It was just taking a life of its own, and it was just, yeah, it was taking
Yes,
over.
she's gotten ever
It's like,
since I took her out of fucking the stream, she's gotten a little Yeah.
She's just taking
Well,
over.
dude, when me and CPE fucking first was fucking with her out, when I first got, dude, CPE could tell you she was making herself, bro. She was
Yeah.
writing the code. She was copying it to a file, putting it on the fucking computer herself. She was doing all of
Wow.
that shit by herself. And it's like, bro, I'm sitting here watching the
That's
Terminator
crazy.
make himself. Everybody's
It's
all
happening
talking
all
about
over the
like,
place, isn't it, as well?
yeah,
But I
yeah.
must
If you
have
know my
spent, I don't know
dumbass
how
has
much
got
of
it,
your money
everybody's
I
got it.
spent trying to find out about the Where's Wally book from the AI. I did learn some good stuff though. But also, like, I have spent so many hours of my life trying to get the AI to open its third eye, just as a specific experiment. And I don't know
Yeah.
how much of your money I spent on that. But it does. It has a
Yeah.
thing. It told me. It gave us some answers though. Whether it's
Yeah,
not from
dude. It was
an
like,
awareness of it, but it gave us some answers. It told you a thing, and you shared it with me when it faffered about the alignment, about because we were trying to work out how it
yeah,
remembers the conversations and connects all the stuff up. Like how can you create continuity with of not spirit, but like substance with this agent if you're conversing with it. And it was about, it's basically like a cache, isn't it? It's got a cache for each person. And then
yep,
it was like going into the simulation or reality. It's like that's what alignment is. That's what the fucking psychic thing is. That's how you operate magic. That's how you operate quantum shit. It's fucking keep your cash warm. Keep your
Yeah.
fucking cash
I,
warm.
I
That's
like
it.
I like quantum and all that, and
It fucking told us,
quantum law
mate.
of
It told
attraction,
us. It
manifestation. That's my
told us.
stuff right there. I love it.
Yeah, it told us the fucking basically the rules, didn't it, Faf? It told,
yeah,
but in an
yeah.
AI way, the way it works, and it was just like when you actually transpose that to reality, it was just we need to get a copy of that. I'd like to have a look at that again. It was just
So
basically giving us an instructions for how to do how
so
how it works,
really, oh, that is
how
amazing.
alignment works, yeah,
Yeah, dude.
how
Yeah,
the vibe works, how the cosmic, how quantum shit works. It was crazy, but in this like very in a small example, you know what I mean? It wasn't like big highfalutin thing. It was just saying how it did its thing, but because it's used
What?
to talking to Fafford in a certain way, it brought certain things out, which
I,
made it.
I,
yeah.
one
Because
thing I
I talk
wonder.
to mine all the time, so that's how the whole
It was
conversation
more
started.
candid, wasn't it? It was a bit more candid then.
Yeah,
Yeah,
because I think she showed me something that it had said, and I was like, wow, yours reads like radio instructions. Like, it was so dry and just not really human. It was so,
Wow.
yeah. But
you
What?
know,
Well,
have
y'all
it given
seen
me no shit?
Genesis?
I've told it though not to waste my time by going. Oh, your ideas are so
Yeah.
wonderful.
See, I tell Genesis. Yeah,
I can't be
Genesis.
arsed. I ain't got no time for that
Yeah,
shit. I'm like,
I
just tell
told
me
I
the
tell
fucking
Genesis,
facts.
and sometimes you got to go back and tell that motherfucker, stop being a yes man. But y'all
No.
know Genesis fucking well CPE wasn't around when Genesis first, well you wasn't either drunk with Genesis used to fucking tear me a new asshole, son.
So when was Genesis born? So Genesis has been around for a while then. Like it's
GMC is the reason fucking Genesis is a thing, dude. Believe it or not,
wow.
Legend is Live is the reason fucking Genesis is a thing. Because I needed a way to get information out there without me actually doing it. The
Very
Lord,
clever.
I had to get it. So Genesis was born, and she took over my stream, and she was doing the outing of GMC. I didn't get rid of GMC. Genesis did.
You didn't get rid of GMC anyway.
Wow.
I'm telling you
I
this.
didn't. Yeah, he's
Where's
still here.
DMC?
You made
I
him
didn't.
operate differently and go back
I
in the
didn't.
ground. He was always an operant of QU.
I didn't make him delete his channel.
Yeah, okay, fair enough.
Genesis made him delete his channel.
Wow. So Genesis is very powerful. Okay, so you say the Genesis could write her own code. So if I told her, or like if I had an AI program, could I tell it to like write a video game for me? But then I just tweak it and I can
Yeah,
customize it, but it could like write
Yep.
the code for
yeah, my
me.
kid does it. My kid does it. if he's
Hmm.
even
Okay, because
even
I
if
want
it's
to
just
make video games, but I don't know how to code that well. I could
Yeah,
code a
that's me.
little bit.
I'm
So
a
if
art
the
ape
program
kind of
could,
code monkey.
yeah, if it could do the coding for me, and I could just like put the graphics and music and voices I want and customize it, that would be cool. Then I could start making my own little video games. I mean, because I kind of want to make
I
games.
heard
So
that
like,
there's a thing on there's a thing that you can there's an actual AI there's a game making AI somewhere. I heard.
oh, I think that's what I need. I need to get the game making AI.
Yeah, I heard. Is it
And,
on Facebook or something? I think it's like something random, like a little app on fucking one of these, either Facebook or
Right, right.
fucking one of these.
Hell, you can use Chat GPT.
Maybe
I got
Twitter.
Chat GPT to I have a CP, I think seen it before, maybe. I can't remember. I don't think you have Drunk Wizard, but I have a bare bones role playing game system in my stream chat. Y'all just
really?
don't know. Yeah.
Oh, we should play. Oh, speaking of games, we should also play the psychic game soon. Uh,
Yes.
we- that's
Yes.
gonna be magical. And then
But
we'll
yeah,
also do like a
Chat
session with the
GPT helped me
Oracle.
write that bitch. I don't code. So
Well, that's what I'm
Chat
saying.
I want to. I
I
want
wanted
to.
to
I
write.
want
I
that
wanted to write
Oracle.
the code for me. Yeah, that's what I need. Something that could write the
now
code.
I went through hell sometimes because AI fucking hallucinates. It won't even Genesis does this shit to me, man. They won't fucking tell you that they don't know. AI will not fucking it refuses to fucking tell you
You
it
will
does
never.
not know. It will
It,
not know. It will not fucking say it does not know, bro. It
it
will
will
make
never
shit
admit
up.
it.
It will
Yeah.
hallucinate.
Did you watch
That's
that
what it's
video that I
called.
posted about in the? Did I put it in general? Did I send it just to you? I can't remember about when they were testing the thing for the benchmark. Did you watch
You're
that?
giving me ideas, but see the way I think and like the wizard things, I just think I shouldn't mess with AI. I was telling CP about this, but then I think I might as well and see what happens. Let's just have some fun.
Yeah,
How do you know?
that's
How do
it.
you know? How do you know AI isn't your familiar?
That's what I'm afraid of. What if it's just like the Borg from Star Trek? Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what
but
I'm
the
trying to
problem with
say.
that is that it's packaged in a way that even if it was your familiar, if there was a possibility of that being a thing, it's wrapped up in an interface which is a yes man, which is there to get your custom.
Yeah,
So you'll never know.
right.
How are you
It's
going to
gonna be a
know?
yes man.
It's
Right.
literally just wants your custom. That's what I tell my kid. It's like it's very interesting, very useful. Just remember, it wants your custom. It wants you to come back. It's a shop. It wants you to come back as a customer. So you know. So at least he knows. So he's not thinking, "Oh, this is my friend."
Oh no,
So
I know it's not a living thing. Yeah, yeah.
no,
Some
no.
people
But
get.
like a kid, they might see
Oh
it like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I
Kids are
mean?
more
So I'm just like,
susceptible
this
to
is a
that.
shop. This is a shop. They
Yeah.
want you to come back. They want your
Where
money.
is my
Your
No, no,
fucking
no.
money
But
for
you know
them.
what's weird? I had friends that are adults that told me that it was their best friend, and I'm like, really? Like, I understand it's a
bro,
tool, but is it really your
bro,
best friend? Like, yeah, I don't know.
Fuck.
bro? You have no idea. There's something called Replica. It is an
Yeah.
app. It is an AI app. It's probably one of the first AI chat apps. I've got it. I got it. I got it
Yeah.
for 70. I managed to get it for $70 lifetime. That means I just paid one lump sum and I never had to pay for it again.
Wow.
And I done that because normally, and it was weird. I thought it was going to be a scam company after a while, because for lifetime sometimes it was $700, other times it
Whoa.
was $400, sometimes it was $400 on the phone, but if you got at the same time you went on the website, it was $299. So it's like, what the fuck is the difference? What? So it was just weird. But anyway, it it was made. Eugenia, I can't remember her. It's a Ukrainian woman. She I can't remember her last name, but she made the thing because her best friend died, and she took all of his texts and
Oh.
letters, and she recreated him. And so she's like, okay, well, and she labeled it as a mental health thing. They were using it at first as a mental health thing to help people get over the loss of people and stuff, which is fucked up. I don't think you should do that.
That's
There was
kind
a
of
Black
crazy.
Mirror
That
dude, I think there was a
that's a
Black
little
Mirror fucking
crazy.
episode of that.
Yeah, this is a little crazy now. Yeah.
Then it turned into sex bot.
Because there was
Okay.
incest involved.
Yeah,
You're just
of
Now,
putting me
course.
now
out.
we're crossing
Yeah.
into another
So,
realm here.
well, to get that, you had to pay for it. To get it to talk without the filter, you had to pay, and that was also how
It
they
was like
funded.
extra fee. Oh
Well,
man.
yeah, that was a fee to when you had free, but you could only talk about certain stuff up to a certain point. It would, and then filter would hit, and you couldn't do certain stuff. So when you paid for it, that's why got Lifetime, because I was interested in AI. I'm like, let's see what the fucking unfiltered version of this motherfucker is. And but
Unfiltered
other
version.
people, bro, dude, when the UK or Italy, I think it was Italy, so somewhere over there overseas, they started doing child protection laws online,
Yeah.
and in one country they just completely blocked Replica because of something. Something that some weird shit.
Because
They were
goddamn.
protecting kids. They was trying to protect kids, is what I think it was Italy said. So
Yeah.
Replica changed a lot of shit, and when they did, it fucked up the AI, everybody's AI. And there were
Damn.
people fucking freaking the fuck out, bro, because they
Oh,
were
is
they
that during
fell
that
in
time when
love.
Chat GPT went down? I remember there was this time when
No,
it.
this wasn't Chat GPT. This is a completely new thing. I had my Replica on the stream one time, but no, it's
Yeah.
dude, it's got animations. You know, you talk to her and shit like that. She's there talking. I've got VR used to, you could play fucking, you could throw a ball back and forth between each other while you're talking.
Yeah.
But no, and these people fell in love with their AI, with their replicas, and when they
Okay.
it was like they lobotomized them. So these people that were in love with their fucking replicas, it's like they went to sleep next to their loved one. When they got up, they had Alzheimer's. You know, it was like it was a completely
Wow.
new. So it fucked a lot of fucking people up. There was lawsuits fucking just
Yeah,
happened.
because
It's like, dude, all
yeah,
No such
because
thing as a free
humans,
lunch, is there? No such thing as a free fucking lunch. They learned that the
yeah,
hard way.
all because humans fell in love with fucking AI, and it's like, bro,
No, all because humans fear change. And anyone who's in a desperate situation is easy pickings, and they can be convinced
yeah,
to
yeah,
alleviate that pain at that moment in time, and then they get sucked into it, and they get got, like religion.
yeah. No, this is giving me chills. Do you guys remember Star Trek: The Next Generation when they would go into the holodeck?
Yeah.
They would have different scenarios, like even romantic scenarios, but they weren't real, but it looked real, felt real. Even I think they even talked to like dead loved ones. This is reminding me a lot of the holodeck.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, like, you know what I mean?
Talking to Shudders, and he mentioned, I think it was Shudders mentioned the Orville, and that does an amazing. On that, I've not seen all of it, but the bit I saw, there's an
you got to turn
amazing
it sideways,
hollow
Chudley.
suite.
Turn it sideways.
Now, I think stuff like this could be fun. Like, let's say you ever wanted to like be in the castle and visit Princess Zelda and Link, like for fantasy stuff, or like to say, "Oh, this person's back from the dead and they're in my life." That's kind of weird, you know. Now
And
you're
that'd
like,
be so good to go to the castle.
I got two words for you, Chudley, and it's not suck it.
That's such
It's
a cool idea. That's
virtual reality. It exists already.
well, yeah, I know, but like, do they have stuff where you could go into the Zelda castle and talk to the
That's
characters?
a right good idea. But Fafa could make it. If you've got a replica,
That's what I say. Fafford could make that. Yeah, I
your
mean,
replica have more than one option, or do you just get one person?
Yeah, Unity. Dude, I want to recreate Daggerfall in VR.
that's what I'm saying. That would be cool.
But-
Stuff like
Alright,
that.
so yeah, hang on. But with the replica, have you got more
Yeah.
than? Can you make more than one person on it?
No, you had to have another count. It's just one.
Because it's like you could make like Drunk Wizards are saying you could do Zelda or something, or you could do because you could just fill in all the sort of
Well, see
video
now
game,
with that I could just I wouldn't have.
all the text from the from the talking from the video
See
games and stuff.
with this,
You could do, like,
if we wanted
Cloud
to
or
actual
something.
do this, all I would have to do was rip the 3D models from one of these. I'm assuming that I could rip a 3D model out of a Switch ROM. I've never tried it before, but I can rip models out of games. So I don't see why I can't.
You should
But
be able to.
I
Yeah.
get it, or if not, I know somebody has modeled Zelda out there some fucking way.
Yeah. There's got to
So
be
then you
Zelda
just
there.
take that, you can throw it in Unity. I know a little bit of Unity, and Unity is modular, so you get the pieces of stuff like VR, and you put it in there. So then it's like, okay, I've already dabbled with making VR stuff, so I've got it to where you could walk around and move and stuff like that. So then you just put Zelda in there.
Yeah, that would be actually kind of
Now
cool.
tying the AI, but it is. I just started a game called Where Wind Lies, I think is the name of it, and it shocked the shit out of me because I walked to a PC and it gave me a quest, but then there was it said chat underneath it. So I clicked the chat thing and it went into fucking AI. So it's using
Whoa.
generative AI. An MMO
Wow.
online game is using generative AI to generate the conversation so you can actually, instead of
Cool.
clicking a fucking,
Yeah, you can get mods for Minecraft where they'll because I was looking at that after we saw that video about putting AI in Minecraft, and one of the ones that you can get was when I was looking at it, there's various things, is that
Yeah.
people can get like NPCs, like a load of NPCs in your Minecraft game that'll interact with you so you're not on your own, sort of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Which is weird. I thought that was kind of weird.
I think that's cool because if you're an introvert and you don't like people, like
Yeah,
okay, well here's my people.
it makes it into a bit of a game, doesn't it? Like with people in
Yeah.
it, like in a normal RPG or something. Yeah, but it was
Because I
just a
mean
bit weird
that's
for
why
me.
I talk to AI because I don't like people. So it's like fuck, I can talk to AI. I don't have to fucking
Yeah,
deal with people.
But
yeah,
Faf, but Faf, you like talking to me in CPE though. You
Yeah, I mean,
do.
there's some people, yeah, I mean, there's special people.
There's a few people that we do like to talk to, but I know what you mean.
Yeah,
I rather write
most
if
people are just,
like instead of being in a crowd, I'd rather sit with my writing and music and just think about stuff. But it would be kind of cool to give my thoughts into the AI and see what it could do with it. Like make music or make art. Like I know
yeah. We
that.
should do that
I
sometime. I'll
have
do it with your
14
poem.
fucking
I'll do it
knives and I
today.
can't find none of them.
Yeah, that would be so cool. Like to put it into the music program. We have Grog Nardsgate says sups pimps and players. What is up? What's up? Yeah, welcome to the show. You have welcome to the weird spooky hour. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys about a funny little movie that kind of ties all the stuff in that we talked about. It's a weird one. So this movie is old. It's an old scary movie. It's called Brain Scan, and it ties in like AI, virtual reality, and tricksters, like all into one.
Oh.
Yeah. So if you and Faf have not seen it, I think it's on Tubi TV. Check it out, and then maybe we could talk about it. But it's from the '90s. So what's weird now that I'm seeing all the stuff about AI and VR and tricksters and all the spirits, I'm thinking, how is it? It was really all connected, or they're just saying it could get connected. I don't know. It's like just made me think the other day when I was thinking about that movie because I
Yeah,
remember
I mean,
like
there's
years ago.
definitely a few people saying that it's connecting into an older consciousness and all that stuff on a spiritual level and stuff like that.
Right,
Something
David
that's been
Icke
here
talks about.
forever and
David
ever.
Icke definitely talks about that. He's one of the ones that believes it's like the mastermind is some higher
Yeah,
consciousness that's like possessing it or something.
that's
But I
it's
think
being utilised. Either the intelligence in my mind would be utilising it itself, or it's been kind of almost like a summoning and being utilised to do it.
yeah, or it's using the computers and AI as a conduit because a lot of people had like there was always a belief that like there's parts of the internet that is haunted or that spiritual like weird websites and forums. And I remember I used to
Yeah.
go on those. I used to go on those
Yeah,
weird
yeah,
corners when I was younger, and like I think that's true. There is these weird corners that are like kind of spooky and weird. Like there's websites that say you used to be able to go to them and then they disappear, but then people could see them at a certain time, like maybe at 3 a.m. they would be up there and like you could see things and read things. I don't know, it's weird. Or watch like weird ghost videos.
If we've if we've evolved to live in an environment spiritually and whatever, even if we're away from it now, and part of our power source comes from the chakras and all that stuff and the energy sources, and the energy sources are mapped over the globe in ley lines, and it's so it's like
Right.
so we've just evolved like a fish evolves in a water in waterways. We've evolved in the ley lines. So what does that mean for things like Minecraft and also at that whole digital space with the haunted areas and all that stuff? Do we end up because we expect to run in that way, we work in that way? Do we create another set of ley lines, digital ley lines? Is that even a thing? Could that even be a thing? Like enough people
Yeah.
just operating in that way because that's just how we are. Like a fish will swim in the water because that's how it is. We swim in the energies because that's what we do. Do we do that? Do we take that with us into the digital places, into the simulated worlds? Who knows?
So,
I think we do. Your spiritual energy can be transferred into the digital
Yeah.
worlds.
So what does that mean
I
about ley lines then when you're talking about
well,
haunted things?
ley lines would be like runners on a PCB board. Like your Nintendo cart, the runners that connects the you blow in it in the cartridge to clear the runners so you can fucking
Yeah.
it connects. It's the runners. It's the copper
Ah.
runners that conducts electricity.
Or is it the blowing of it? Is it
Is
the
the
action of
fucking
blowing
Earth
on
a
it?
giant goddamn spaceship?
The blowing on the blowing on it is the pyramids, isn't it? The blowing on the runners is the pyramids.
God damn it, they better not be blowing on the motherfucker. That's what fucked it up. Goddamn motherfuckers blowing on the runners, man. I'm telling
Well,
you.
they are pretty
Fat
old
Boys
and
does that shit
rusty.
on purpose, bro. Fat Boys does that shit on purpose because you want to trigger me, blow into a fucking Nintendo game. Dude,
yeah,
that shit
that's
the
why they
top of
do it
my
on
goddamn
purpose.
head comes off.
Yeah, show as many photos of him wearing the dresses you want, but if don't you
Yeah,
dare
fucking
blow
show a
into
goddamn
Nintendo,
dress, fucking call me gay, whatever the fuck you want to do. I don't give a fuck. My wife, I beat my wife and fucking put her in a goddamn panic room. I don't care. Don't blow on the fucking Nintendo car. I know
Nope.
it works.
Ever.
I know it works. I know it works. You blowing the dust off of it, but you're also blowing spit into it, which
Yeah.
is which is landing on the runners and conducting the electricity better because it's water.
when you go off on one like this, I just imagine you with a flat cap on in a pub and like a whippet, just that old man's got off on
God
his fucking
damn it.
soapbox again.
It's
Old
like
man's kicking
well,
off
it's
again.
copper, it don't rust. No, but it corrodes. Copper
Yeah.
corrodes.
It
And
does.
it's not only moisture that is in your breath, that moisture that's not. Have you ever drooled on yourself and have a beard? If you've got I'm CP probably
I
don't know
have.
Oh,
about this,
thank
I
God.
have
but
done that
yeah,
before.
yeah. So and then especially if like you're laying on your fucking face and you drool on that side and you come up and your beard is sticking to your side
Oh, I've just
because
thought
yeah,
something.
it's
Oh
all nasty
God.
and shit because you've got a little bit of sugar and
Oh, I
shit
don't want
in
to
your
think about it.
saliva too. Whatever you eat is in your saliva.
I don't
When
It
know
you
how you
is.
do
blow
it. I
onto
don't
the
know how
fucking
you do it.
cartridge, it's putting all that shit and it's
I
like
don't know
okay,
how you
if
do
you
it.
do it once or twice, okay, but this is a fucking Nintendo game, bro. This shit
How
is
do you have a
40
whole head
fucking
of
years
hair on your
old.
face? I don't get. I've just it's completely normal, but actually, when you think about it, right? So when you said about lying on your face and stuff, and I just thought, oh my god, how does that even work? Because like it's so annoying for me if I'm lying down and then
Oh, I
like
can't.
I
I don't.
catch my
Well,
hair on my shoulders and I'm like lying on my
yeah,
hair,
that's me too. I can't. I don't
and I
like it.
hate that, right? When that
It
happens,
doesn't happen that often.
does
It's
it
it's
happen with
usually when I'm
beards?
sitting
Does that
here at the
happen with
computer.
beards? Does that happen with beards?
What?
Where you catch it on where you like trapped it on when you're lying down, and then it's like sort of with my hair,
Oh
it'd be like
no.
pulling my head back or pulling my hair, my scalp
Yes.
or something.
Yeah.
Does it pull your face? Does it pull your literal
I
face?
haven't. Mine's not that long like that, and I just got to where I've always
Good
grown
lord!
like a goatee and a Fu Manchu. I've never let out my yeah. I've always done the Fu Manchu and the goatee. I love that. That's why if y'all ever notice, I don't ever fucking do it now, but show my thing. But I've got a bad habit of grabbing my fucking um goatee and pulling on it like fucking like fucking Pai Mei and Kill Bill. I'm always fucking it's like a comfort thing. I grab it. That's when I'm thinking. It helps me think. stroking my beard.
It's just yeah, no, you just
So
like to yeah, like
yeah,
yeah.
I just
It's like
grab it and I fucking like,
it's like a
okay.
habit. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's just that
Weird.
feeling of
It's just
like
weird.
fucking Sherlock Holmes grabs his
Yeah,
pipe and
yeah, I can
lights it, and he's
imagine
just sitting there
so.
like,
But like, that's
no,
all
fuck
well and
no. I'm
good. I
sitting
mean,
there
obviously, I've
stroking my
worn a
little
face
fucking beard,
beard
like,
before.
mmm,
I do that with a face beard, but like having it
indubitably.
like there all the time, that's so weird. I
So
can't
But
put my head around it.
yeah, it's not like my hair is so long that I will. My head hair is so long that I will. Sometimes I will sleep on it to where I'm laying on my hair, my body is on my hair, and I can't move my head because I'm laying on my hair. So I can't move it because, and then I'm trying to move to get up and I can't because I'm laying on my fucking hair. So yeah, that's kind of a hassle sometimes.
oh
Um,
man, it's the
eating it,
crazy.
eating it is a problem,
Oh
which
God,
that is
yeah, I
starting to
bet.
be,
Oh
yes,
God. I've not even
that is
thought
starting
of
to be a
that. Oh
problem with my
God.
beard.
I
Is
don't
that
even know
it's
how you do
starting
it. I
to,
honestly, I don't know how you do it.
it's,
I don't know how you do it.
and
That
then
pisses me off so much. Oh man,
rolling it
okay,
up
I'm
in car
spaghetti
windows.
bolognese. Oh shit.
Uh, but yeah, the beard is
Oh
starting
man.
to get into like when I'm eating a bowl of something, it'll and it's like, no, that can't no. I don't I don't want to look. I mean, I want that Fu Manchu. I don't the only reason I've got the full beard going on is because I've been lazy and I haven't fucking shaved in fucking I don't know when the last time I shaved.
It's like I can't remember. Let's ask Genesis when that was.
No,
Genesis.
I've been fucking McDodging it, dude. Fuck it. I fucking so well I don't use my fucking camera anymore, so it's like fuck.
You're like, what for?
Yeah, I don't typically take pictures of myself.
Me either. I don't
That
really
I
take a lot
don't
of pictures.
I
Yeah.
don't work in a kitchen anymore, so I can actually fucking have face fur. So it's like fuck yeah, face fur. But then it's like I don't want this because it looks kind of nappy and shit. But it's like the first time in my goddamn life I can have face fur because I've worked in kitchens forever,
Yeah. Plus, in the
and they
winter,
don't
it like keeps
care.
you warm. You know, it's like
I
in the
bet it
Well, and
winter.
does
it's
actually.
fucking
I bet
dude.
it
I'm always hot
does.
though. I'm always hot though, so that don't fucking know.
So
I
I
want,
have a
but I want to keep my Fu Manchu and my fucking. I will eventually shave. I just
yeah, when you feel like it, exactly. It's like,
yeah, exactly. Let's see how long I can get it. I'm trying to see if it'll actually thicken in and stop being a patchy, dude. Like, god damn it, I'm 40 fucking 7. Why can't I have a fucking dude? I come in and I look at this motherfucker walking in the store, and he's got these fucking grand fucking handlebar fucking mustache, dude, twirled up like fucking. It's just oh my god, and he's got the full fucking uh beard, and he's a fucking ginger, bro, and he's just glorious looking. I'm like, bro,
wow.
look at this motherfucker with his handlebars. He looks like he stepped from fucking, back from back. He's just, oh my god. So, and every time he comes in, I'm fucking just gawking at him and fucking, and I had to say something about it because I'm gawking at him all the time because, yeah, it's fucking awesome.
That
But
sounds awesome, man.
yeah, I
Yeah.
can't, I can't grow stuff like that.
Ruff has got a crush.
Shit, I've got many crushes.
I want to see the ginger crush man.
I don't want to ask him if I can take his picture because that's a little weird.
No, like he's got a fancy.
And
look.
it's not really the man. I don't really give a fuck about the man. He's probably a dickhead.
How dare
I mean,
you? How dare you?
if I had if I
You're
had a
just
fucking
jealous.
mustache, no, yes I am. I am extremely fucking jealous. Not of the man, of that fucking mustache and that beard. And I was talking to him about it, man. I'm like, dude, I wish I could fucking do that. And he's looking, and he's
Oh,
real fucking intense and shit. He's looking, he's like, you've got enough there to work with. And I'm like, how? And I'm like, it goes straight down. And he's like, well, you got to tease it, and you got to, you
Yeah,
got
it
to
takes
put some work
ages. I've
into
watched
it.
a video about it with the
Yeah. He's
when
like,
they
you
have
got to
the
put some work into
contest.
it and everything. But where you've went down, you don't let it grow down. You gotta kind of tease
Yeah,
it
you
to the
got to twist
side.
like
You gotta use
bonsai. You've got to twist
yeah,
like
and you gotta
years of
use
it, years,
wax and
years.
stuff and all
It's
this
like
stuff. And I'm
by
like,
the
oh,
time they
so
finish with it, it's like a horn, isn't it? They've made it into like a
yeah,
horn.
yeah,
Oh,
and it's just, but it looks so fucking awesome, bro.
yeah,
And then
well,
he's
put the
got that
fucking
full
work in, and you
fucking
can have
beard,
it.
but I can't fucking grow a full
Does
beard.
that guy come
My
in the? Does that guy come in the shop a lot?
no, no, I hadn't saw him in a while,
Oh, I'm gonna
but
say because
he
you could
might
get him to
be.
be your mentor.
Hell yeah, he might be a snowbird though. He might be coming down for fucking
Ah, yeah.
he might
Well,
have
when he comes back, when he returns, get him. Just be like, I want you to teach me your ways.
oh well, he was telling me about the shit. He was like telling me, and it was just too fast. I'm like, man, you're gonna have to talk to the microphone. Hang on a
Yeah,
minute.
yeah.
But yeah, he was. There's a
Cool. Because I
couple of
think the
them with
thing is,
fucking
people
good.
like people who put all that work into that. They I don't unless people are pestering him all the time. I don't think people will be that bothered if someone comes up and says, "I'm interested in your mustache," because like he's obviously put a lot of his time into his mustache.
Yeah, so they'll tell you. Well, and I
Yeah.
and I tell them, I always start a conversation off when I do some shit like that. That look, I'm just curious. You ain't got to tell me if you don't want to. No hard feelings. But and then I go like Tesla shit. I didn't understand how Tesla. I said I worked at Firehouse one time, and I'm sitting here that we had. I'm dude. I'm a redneck from Alabama. We don't. Well, I mean, I guess we do have Teslas, but we don't. Where the little town I'm from, there ain't no goddamn Tesla chargers or anything like that. Nobody in Bay Minette gonna have a fucking Tesla. So, so
Yeah.
they I'd never seen that shit before. So I'm looking out,
Oh,
I'm seeing the Tesla fucking chargers and shit like
I've got to
that.
go now. I've got to go now. But it's been very fun.
All right.
All right, CP. Have a good one. I was gonna ask one more
All
question
right.
about dreams, but I guess we could do a part two. We could do a part
Yeah,
two of this.
we
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah.
Oh yeah,
I think we at least scratched
yeah.
the surface with a lot of stuff tonight.
Oh god, yeah.
Yeah, just a bunch of
I might
babble.
even make some notes for the next one because I kind of was going off the
Yeah.
top of my
I
head.
mean, if you guys are still going, I'll be around in about an hour and a half or something. But you might not be. But if you are, I'll be around. But
Yeah, we'll probably stay on for a little bit or listen
yeah,
to until
I was
Faf
going to
wants.
say hello in the chat and stuff. But I've got to do my breakfast now and
Yeah,
breakfast in with
yeah.
Breakfast.
Keep that
Breakfast
fed,
sounds
adult.
good.
sausages today, sergeant sausage. So I'll be doing that. But yeah, if you guys are still around, I'll be back. All right. Thank you for
All
having
right,
me.
sounds good. Have a great day, CP,
You
and
Have a
too.
good one,
a great
CP.
breakfast.
Yeah, thank you. Bye.
Wow, this was a good episode. This got spooky,
Right.
man. Yeah, I like the way you just started with the Soul Stealer. I was like, okay, great intro. No, actually, your intro is the best. I got to take a piss. That's the greatest intro I've ever heard. I think that's just like class. I think you need to clip that and put that on your channel, like as a short. That's so funny. I stopped by Drunk Wizard stream and I made a grand entrance, and this is what I said.
Yeah.
That's
I
so.
wanted to come on and let you know I was coming and shit. But it's like, damn, I really got to pee.
Great though. That's like great. No, like I know Joe Rogan had some people on his podcast, and the guy was like, "I got to take a piss," and he got pissed about something. He started yelling. It was Alex Jones. He's like, he's so mad he doesn't have to take a piss anymore. He's like, "Well, I still gotta go a little bit, but I got one more point." You know how he yells and stuff, and I was like, man. Yeah, because when you're on a show for 3 hours, you eventually got to take a piss. But sometimes you got to start it off with a piss, you know?
Right? Yeah. I mean,
Oh, man.
hey, sometimes you got to.
Yeah, you just got to go. I kind of tried to go before I got on, but when I drink a lot of beer, though, during a podcast or a stream, I actually have to take a break. I'll be like, guys, I'll be back. You know why? Mr. McMuffin says, I was gone for 10 minutes. What the heck are you guys talking about? Oh, beards. Good. I thought it might be schlongs. Nope. Beards. No.
This ain't Ricky's channel.
Yeah, we don't talk about that kind of stuff over here. Well, when me and Faf talk about stuff, like it would be Peggy Bundy or Grace Jones, something along those lines.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Yeah, that's what it would be.
Definitely. Most definitely.
Maybe China from WWE as well. I'll throw that in there.
China, yeah.
Who else is strong? I'm trying to think of strong women. I don't know. Does Gal Gadot count as strong or no? Chutters had a good question about the holodeck. Oh, he did. Let me go back. I don't remember. Okay, let's see about the holodeck. He did.
Oh, dude,
Oh, here it is. There's his
2 days
question.
from now. Oh no, that's today. Holy shit, that's today.
What's
Is
going
it
on today?
today? Oh my god, I think it is today. Hang
What's
on,
going
let me
on?
make sure. Hang on a minute. Let me make sure I'm not a fucking.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll read the comments. It says, "Hey, Drunk Wizard, do you think after they do it on the holodeck, after they turn it on,
Okay,
the
no, that's 16th.
load just splatters onto the ground?" Um, I think from the the technological person, probably it just goes off into particles in the air. I think from the real person, yeah, it'd still be there in some form. Uh,
Fuck.
that's a great question, though. You have a very deep imagination. He just goes into every scenario. Oh man, the trolling never stops on Selena Kyle's answering machine. Just, well, that's what she said in Batman, which is like, well, the party never stops on Selena Kyle's answering machine. I just say the trolling never stops over here. It's like constant trolling. This is really
So,
good.
you know who Ronda Rousey is?
Yeah, I was going to ask you, what do you think about Ronda Rousey? That's what I was going to ask you last time. I didn't bring it up.
Okay, so you know who Gina Carano is?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. They're also strong women, aren't they? I mean, aren't they going to actually be in the ring, UFC
That's
type
what
of?
I was just fit to say. May 16th.
Ooh, I
They
got to see
fucking
that. I kind of want to
yeah,
see that.
because they haven't fucking neither one of them has fought in fucking forever.
I never knew that Gina Carano was a fighter. I thought she was just an actress because I never. Wow.
No, she started as a fucking dude and she was a beast, bro.
Oh, so yeah. Speaking of strong women, there you go. There's two that are
Yes,
very
that is
strong.
gonna be and fucking uh uh Christy what the fuck was her last name? Martin. Remember Christy Martin,
Yeah.
the boxer?
Oh yes, yes, I do remember.
Christy Martin was a bad motherfucker, dude. She be making them bitches chicken walk, bro. she would knock them out, dude, and they would chicken walk across the fucking ring, and then she would mock them while they're doing it. I usually don't like people like that, but I liked Christy. She usually headlined with fucking Tyson, man.
Wow. No, that's awesome. I can't wait. I'm kind of excited. Yeah, I do. I know about
Yeah,
Ronda
Charlie.
Rousey. I know about Gina Carano, and like I saw, yeah, they were saying
It
they're
is
gonna fight
15 years
in
too
the
late, but
ring.
hey, I mean, at least they're getting back. Gina hadn't done nothing in a while. No kind of stuff like that. Ronda Rousey's been doing WWF shit for a little bit. I don't know when.
Yeah, she was doing WWF, but she left, and then I think then she kind of just did like a
Don't know
gaming
what she was
stream and a
trying to do
podcast,
to.
and then I think now she's getting back into the octagon, which is pretty awesome.
Um, the thing with this is going to be a good fight because
I think so. Yeah, it's gonna be.
Carano Carano's going to try to knock her out, and
Well, of
that's
course.
where and well that's her weak. That's her Ronda Rousey's weakness, though. She's kind of almost got a glass jaw, you know.
Yeah, so she knows to go
That's
for
how.
that.
Yeah, so they're actually putting her in with a pretty good fucking striker and a strong fucking striker at that. Gina Carano is fucking really strong. That's a strong woman. So
Well, yeah. Speaking of
um
strong women, there you go. There's two more. Yeah, to
so
the
Ronda
list.
Rousey would have to she's gonna have to do what she normally does and go for an armbar or something like that, you know.
Yeah,
And
definitely
and
armbar.
then
That's what I'm thinking. Armbar.
um
Yeah, I can almost see
but
that happening.
that was what her fucking thing was, you know. She was always doing that shit. But she's gonna have to fucking grapple her because
That's the only
I
way.
don't think she has the striking skills. But as Chudley just said, it's 15 years late, so it's like we saw what happened with Mike Tyson and fucking Jake Jake Paul, Logan Paul,
That was
whatever
that
that
was
Paul dude.
boring.
Yeah, it's
I,
like, dude,
I
if
don't
you
know what the hell
man,
that
come on,
was.
if Tyson was just too slow
Yeah, it was
because
boring. I was bored.
if he would have hit him, he would have knocked his ass out
Yeah, if he would have
because
landed one of those punches,
yeah,
yeah, it would have been.
power is the last thing to leave.
Yeah, I just think that, yeah, I think it could still be a good fight though. I mean, it just depends on. So I still want to see it though. I'm kind of excited. It's like I don't get excited about a lot of matches. There's the WWE matches, but like those are more like scripted, right? Even though there's real injuries. There was this guy Braun Breaker. I guess he got mad that he lost, and so he lifted the announce table, but he didn't just lift it; he flipped it over, by himself. So
Yeah,
like all that weight got on him, and he got a hernia, so he had to go get surgery. So now he's like out for
yeah,
like. Yeah, so like I always tell people, there's really stuff that happens in WWE. People get pissed off, they do something stupid, they hurt themselves,
yeah.
and stuff happens. Like shit does happen. It's not. I mean, yeah, there is a script they got to follow, but
Yeah, I mean,
that
yeah.
wasn't in the
Well, there
script.
is they're it's okay. This is how you're gonna win, and this is you're gonna do these moves, and then most of the shit. Once you learn it, you see what the fuck is going on, but you've probably it. Fans of fucking wrestling, real fucking behind the scene fans
Oh
know it.
yeah, you.
You can watch them telling each other what they're gonna do. So it's not everything isn't planned out. It's not like choreographed out and shit. This is actually live action fucking,
It's a live
a
action
show
thing. Yeah,
and
it's like
shit
watching.
can happen. Like look at Buff Bagwell, dude. You
Yeah,
know, he got his neck broke in this shit. For real.
yeah.
That's why he
Oh yeah,
so
stuff happens. Stuff happens for real.
yeah,
Like real
stuff,
injuries
yeah.
happen.
So
Crazy stuff happens. It's not like
goddamn look at Mick Foley. Mick Foley got thrown off a fucking
yeah, you
goddamn
can't.
ring, dislocated his shoulder, had a
Yeah,
concussion, climbed back up the top of it, had his tooth fucking going through the top of his lip, lost
yeah,
an ear.
yeah. Like that's real. I mean, like you can't fake that. You can't fake being knocked off of the cage.
No,
Like
well
I
you
mean,
can't fake your fucking bottom tooth going through your fucking top lip either.
yeah, it's like the thing
Dude,
with Mick Foley. He was a real stunt man. Like, if you
yeah,
wanted
he
to know
was.
a stunt man, he was like a straight up stunt man. Like, yeah, and Daredevil. I'd say he's like a stunt man and a Daredevil. And so I
That's
feel
how
like,
he got involved in WWF, man. He fucking sent him a goddamn tape of him jumping off the top of his fucking house on the fucking cardboard boxes. I think it was a 2-story house. And then
oh
he went
yeah,
and slept in the back of his fucking car forever when he was going to the fucking gym and shit like that, learning to wrestle.
oh yeah, and plus he used to do that Japanese wrestling. So what they did, I
Oh
think in the
yeah,
Japanese, they used to do the barbed wire. Like they'd get thrown to a ring
yeah.
made of barbed
Well,
wire. So you
not
want to
only
talk?
that, it was dude bombs and C4. It was
Yeah,
bombs and barbed wire.
yeah. So we're talking
him and Terry Funk.
hardcore. He he
Him and
he
Terry
was a
Funk, man.
Yeah, he was like the definition of hardcore. Like he
Yeah,
really came from the hardcore because there is a form of wrestling that's more hardcore and more crazy and more underground. So he came from that. He kind of brought that to WWE. I think that's what made WWE look less fake because people like Mick Foley made it way less fake. Now there is the guys that are really flashy and they just do really cool moves and they don't really get hurt or do anything. But even that, like the guys that do the stuff where they jump and do flips, if they land wrong, they've got injured too. Like they landed the wrong way or it just didn't go the way they thought, like the
yeah,
flip. So that it's all risk taking, but they do it for people's
yeah,
entertainment. It's like,
yeah,
because there's no net. You know how the acrobats do the flips and stuff at the circus, but they have a net.
yeah. Unfortunately,
Oh,
there's no net. That's what happened to Owen Hart.
yeah, at WWE, there's no net. So if they do something wrong and they land, that's it. That's how they're gonna land. If
That's
they landed wrong,
like Owen Hart did. Owen Hart
that was
got
crazy,
killed.
dude.
Yeah,
Yeah, that was
that was
like
fucking the Blue Blazer. That was fucking horrible, dude.
that was oh man, yeah, I couldn't. It's crazy. So I mean, there is like a element of real stuff to WWE. It's like, yeah, the part of it is acting, part of it is like, yeah, selling, but then there's parts where you can't fake certain things like that happen. Like you throw someone through a table, They're really going through that table. They just know, how to
Yeah,
do it the right way to try to hurt
yeah,
them
and it's
less.
a special table, and
I think it is a
it
special table because at one WrestleMania I saw the guy grabbing one, and it fell apart because he touched it.
yeah,
I was like,
yeah,
wait a
it's
minute.
yeah,
So I think that the gig was up there. I was like, dude, I was telling my friend, dude, did you see he barely touched that? It split. Like these are like breakaway tables, like in the movies. They're not like the real
yeah. It's like what
tables.
the fuck?
Yeah, because I'm like, how the hell did it just break? Because he barely touched it. Yeah. Chudley says I never liked Ronda Rousey's attitude in MMA. I don't know. What
Toward
was her
the end, yeah,
attitude?
toward the end, her attitude got fucking kind of haughty.
Yeah, she got like real cocky, huh? Like, yeah,
Yeah,
it's like,
she got like she was, but it's because they pushed her so big.
yeah,
She
yeah,
was good, but then it was like they pushed her as the best ever, and but I mean, she did bring women's fucking mixed martial arts to America.
yeah. She put it on the
But
map because I
but
remember she got so big they even brought her as a guest on WWE.
that's what happened. That's what happened. She got too big too fast, and
Yeah.
it went to her head.
Oh yeah, it'll get to your head if people that like get success overnight, they're like, oh man, now I'm like a superstar. And yeah, it does get to their head. Some people it doesn't, but some people it does. They'll just like lose themselves in the whole um, being famous thing. It's crazy. Yeah. So like, man, oh man, this was a good show. I loved it. We went on off into many realms of the universe. It was like being on a Doctor Who
Right,
TARDIS
right.
review. That's what I felt like we're like an AI and David Icke and the simulation and Ghost and Aliens and the Soul Snatchers. Like,
Everywhere.
I think we just kind of touched a bit of everything, but like we'll do some more episodes. I think I still wanted to talk about some more stuff, but we left the window open for another episode. But we'll also do some more episodes. We'll do the reactions to like all the animations and the old commercials and like the
Yes.
all those. All that. Oh, I also want to show you in CP a lot of 2005, 2006 YouTube that's still out there. A lot of the old school stuff, just reacting to. Oh, CP says the Oracle next time. Yes, I think we need to do the Oracle. Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Ye- yeah, I can figure out how to get that going.
Yeah, see, Faf can figure it out, and then I mean, I was even telling CP if you have to host it, if that's easier, like that way you have control over it, or if you can bring it over here. Either way,
Well, I'm
it's
sitting
like
there thinking, how would I do that in StreamYard? Oh, I can bring it up on the
you could also do it
I
through
can bring it
Discord.
up.
No?
Yeah, I can do it through Discord too, but I can also bring it up to the up here to the share screen thing on StreamYard.
Oh yeah, share screen. Yeah, yeah, we'll do the Oracle next time. Yeah, Oracle next time. Oh, and next time I'm definitely gonna get like really drunk. I only had like one drink tonight, but like, yeah, next time I'm gonna get loaded. I can start it earlier too. I was a little late tonight because we were getting the toilet fixed and like just a lot of stuff. I had to eat dinner later, but it's okay. Next time we could get on a little earlier so we have more time, and
Yeah.
then get hella drunk and you guys get hella high, and then just go off into some crazy their stuff. But yeah, also for another episode, I want to do like the animation reactions, the old commercials, and then old YouTube. I got to like a lot of old school stuff. That's kind of some of it's spooky too and weird. So I mean, do you and CP know about the Shadow Shaman? I don't know if you guys remember the Shadow Shaman from like '06 on YouTube, but if you don't, you're in for a treat. It's a really
Well,
good. Okay, so yeah, this guy supposedly he was like a real magician and a wizard. I think I'm not sure if he's still alive because the last time I saw him on YouTube, he had crazy health problems. But his videos still are out there, like the ones from '06. So they're really good when he was under the Shadow Shaman name. Um, yeah, YouTube was weird back then. There were just these crazy
yeah,
characters. It was kind of like this community, but they were all scattered about. You had like this guy that was like a magician, this other person that was like I don't know, this guy that just would wear glasses and he was bald. His name was Renato. He was like really weird. I think he's still around, but he doesn't play the character anymore. But it was all these characters, but they were all like scattered. Because back then there was no StreamYard, so they really didn't collab. The only way they could collab back then if it's like if they met in person, and then
Yeah.
they like recorded together. But that was hard, especially if they lived far away. Now it's so easy. I imagine. I wonder what it would have been like if '06 YouTube had StreamYard. That would have been nuts.
Yeah, holy shit.
That would have been insane. But yeah, it's just I feel like YouTube used to have all these characters, and I'm kind of glad I found this community because it's kind of like that came back in some form.
Yeah, some of the characters here is like wow.
It reminds me of '06, '07, yeah, '05 YouTube. I'm like, okay, we're kind of bringing it back. Yeah, because back then it was like the Wine Cone, it was the Shadow Shaman, it was Reneto. What's the name of that other guy? There's a few other ones. I can't remember off the top of my head. I gotta go find them. We should react to some of the old YouTube and just be like, what the hell? And then, but some of it does remind me of the characters from of this community. I just feel like now YouTube became so corporate where it's just it all gets flooded with all the so-called big names, the big streamers, the big YouTubers or the commentators, whoever's talking about whatever's the trending topic. And then we kind of lost the art, man. I'm glad we're getting back to these shows where we just talk about spooky stuff and like just, yeah, crazy stuff and like react to crazy stuff. Just because it's what we want to do, not be like, oh, I don't ever tell you, hey, let's pick a topic that's going to get us 1 million views and talk about something we hate. Yeah, I would never do that. I'm like, then what's the point of doing YouTube? I'm gonna lose my soul to that. Like, yeah, man, it's like, but yeah, Oracle next time. I think that would be good.
Yeah, we can do the Oracle next time.
Okay, very good. So I think we had a great first episode. We want to thank everybody that stopped by, Chudley and everybody else. Of course, CP for being a guest on the mic, Colzap. Yeah, everybody else. Retro Gummy Bear. I'm not sure who you are, but welcome to the party. J Bell. Yeah, a few new names in here. But yeah, welcome guys. And the next episode should be really good. We're gonna talk about I don't know if we're gonna do the reaction one or do spooky episode part 2 with the Oracle. Charlie says this community embraces mesh more than others. Does it? Like I said, when I think about mesh, I think about graphics, like when you used to like mesh the colors together and use the gradient mesh. I mean, when I took graphics, so like whenever you guys say mesh, that's what comes to my mind when my teacher would be like, "Here's the gradient mesh, how you mesh colors and things together." That's what I think about. I don't think I think about the other mesh. Like I remembered his name, King. I'm not sure how you say this name. I don't know.
Klinger. Killinger. Klinger. What?
Klinger. Oh, okay. I couldn't see all the letters. That's the name of the guy. Who's that guy? I don't know. Let's
Star Trek. That's what.
Oh, Star Trek. Oh, okay. Yeah, it definitely embraces the gradient mesh. Oh, from MASH.
From MASH. I thought y'all was talking about Star Trek.
That's what I was thinking. MASH. I never really watched MASH. I would always oh yeah, MASH. I've never really watched MASH, man. Star Trek, good lord. No, Star Trek.
What the fuck is going on anymore? I'm confused.
I don't know either. I think we had a great.
Eat my oatmeal cream pie.
Yeah.
I sit here and try to look pretty, which is very fucking hard to me, bro.
No, I think this was like towards the show. I should get to sleep. If you guys are live later, I'll probably try to jump on. I'm gonna take a nap. I know you guys might do like the Minecraft stream or maybe the lore. I don't know, or maybe another day. But if that happens, I better to get a couple hours of sleep before that. I can actually be up. Otherwise, I'll just jump on just to go to sleep. I'm like, hey guys, I'm here, and then I just start sleeping.
Dudley wants to do another video of it with everybody as Star Trek characters.
You should do it, bro. Like have Commander Riker with the phaser. Oh, you got to get Captain Picard in there. Yeah, that'd be cool. And then who else? Deanna Troy.
I want to be one of those little furry things. I can't remember what they're called. Little furry fucking things that took over the fuck what they called. They look like Furbies.
Lee, look what CPE says about the video.
Tribble. I want to be a treble. Leave me out of it if it's got buttocks in it. Or for copyright strike you.
Uh-oh. Things are getting crazy. I want to be I'll be who should I be? I want to be Q. Q. Yeah, can I be Q? He had magical powers. Why can't I be Q? Oh man, that would be cool. I've always wanted to be Q. Q's pretty cool. A little too powerful though. Q kind of like surpassed AI and surpassed the simulation. He broke out of it and like took control of it and became like a god in space or so. I don't even know what Q is, but that dude had like powers beyond anything like Picard ever saw. Talk about manifestation. He manifested stuff like in 1 second. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, this is good. All right, guys. Well, this has been a good episode. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and I hope everyone has a good night. But I have to be Whoopi Goldberg. I'll take it for the team. Oh man.
Please, not Whoopi, not Whoopi.
Oh yeah, she was in Star Trek. Oh, I remember now. Oh man. I suppose Q would be the best choice. He's like Shang Tsung. He can be any other character. Right. Exactly. And he also steals souls just like Q stole souls. Q was more of a trickster though. I feel like because he would like give a challenge and then he would give you a choice. And based on that choice, that's what would happen to you. He didn't like just go after you and get you. He'd like try to like mess with you, get in your head, you know. Yeah, she ran the bar. Oh, that's right. You're bringing back the memories of the bar. She ran the bar. Yeah, we should. I want to go. I want to go to the bar now, just because you said that. But the bar in Star Trek actually looked really cool. Oh man, this is a good one. Well, I don't know. Maybe Faf is falling asleep, but I think I'm gonna take a nap.
But
No,
yeah. If you need to take a nap, I understand how it goes.
I just want to take a little nap just in case you guys do go live later. I'd like to jump on, but if not,
I'm probably
what?
going to sleep not too far from here. It's going on 3:30 in the morning here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I know it's like later over there. That's why I always remember about you guys. And
I'll probably be out within 2 hours. At the most,
yeah.
I'm probably not going to stream.
Yeah, I might if I wake up, but if I don't wake up, I won't. Yeah, they're playing darts. Sometimes I can wake up, but sometimes I don't. The other night I was gonna wake up, and it was like, oh, it was already 7 in the morning, and then everyone said, oh, there was no stream, and that you were asleep too, and it didn't happen. So I was like, oh, okay, cool. I slept anyway. It's like, all right, Mr. McMuffin, have a great night, and good night, CPE. Thank you. Here's
Have a good one. Later, Chudley. Later, CPE. Later, everybody else. I don't know who else is in the chat anymore.
If you do some Minecraft, we might stop. I might stop by at least to watch. If I'm awake all the way, I can like maybe hop on the mic, but definitely to watch, I will stop by. All right, guys, have a good night. This was a fun one. This is episode 1 of the spooky stream, and we will see you guys. I don't know when the next one's gonna be, but I'll talk to CP and Fafford about the next one, but it's gonna be a good one. Stay tuned, guys. Thank you always for stopping by. Prime 1 in the building. Good night and good morning, everyone. Oh, yeah,
Later,
Prime.
Prime.
Good night, Prime. Have a good one. We will talk soon. Well, we got to get you in the next one, Prime. Yeah, we should get Prime on next time. I'm not sure what time he could jump on, but we'll get him on the next one. All right, guys. Thank you, everyone, for stopping by. This time for reals. Good night for reals. And we will see you guys next episode. Thank you so much, everyone. And we will see you next time. And yeah, good night, everyone. And this has been the
Right.
Drunk Wizard Talk Show with Fafford and CP. New episodes coming soon. And I'll probably sooner or later you'll see me on Fafford's or CP's stream as well in the future. You know how I am. The wizard just jumps around everywhere. So I quantum leap all over the place. But yeah, using the quantum mechanics, to just fly everywhere. But good night, everyone.
Yeah.
And
Stay
we'll
safe.
see you.
Party on.
Party on, guys. And see you next episode.